Sorry about that. We are live. Alright, there we go. Yep, sorry, I had to fix something.
Here we go.
Yeah. Let's just fix something real quick.
I wasn't sure if he saw us, guys.
No, I saw it. I just fixing something. I was trying to make sure I figured out how something worked here real quick. But alright, so hello everybody.
Hi everyone. Good afternoon. There's Mr. Roger Inyart and my brother's on here. And hi Steak. And it's Thanksgiving week, guys.
Yeah.
Just want to say happy Thanksgiving. God bless you and your families. Hope everybody has safe trips, good food. If you aren't going anywhere, I hope you enjoy your time at home. That's Aquino. Let everybody get kind of caught up real quick. See how we want to start this. Besides me giving everybody a headache.
We'll wait for more people to come in here real quick. Once everybody, we got a few more people in here. But I think what our first topic we'll start with, once we have a few more in here, we can start with Kirby Air Ride. But
I think that's a good start.
Yeah, because
I know a few of us have at least played the demo.
Yeah.
If not the whole thing. Yeah. Bro. Mods, remind me to get you all set up with the Nightbot commands. And Paul, I need to get yours set up all together.
Yeah, we need to do more of that. Yeah, indeed. Okay.
And I don't know who keeps getting offended. I got Streambot, guys. Or Streamlabs. Yeah. It's being a grouch. Channel. Put user in timeout. We're putting you in a timeout, dude. Hopefully that bot works without you. If not, we'll have to fix that. Who else is showing up tonight? I think some of our mods have forgotten us.
Yeah,
get on here and remind everybody.
Busy, let's see. Is there anyone else? Okay.
I know I definitely forgot to put it out there on X.
Okay.
It's been terrible today, guys.
And I don't use Facebook, Twitter, or whatever you want to call that nowadays, but it's just I don't use any of that.
I started using Twitter because of this.
Yeah. I can't stand a lot of things on Twitter and everything.
I don't use my Facebook for this though.
Yeah, I think I still have a Facebook account. I just haven't been on there in over like 10 years or something like that.
I do use my TikTok for this.
I don't have a TikTok. I don't have TikTok. I don't have whatever else there is. Like I might have a Twitter. I don't even know if I have a Twitter.
I know, Steak. I don't know why Streamlabs keeps coming after y'all.
Yeah.
I literally have it set to the mildest possible offense.
Yeah.
So, whatever's PG is apparently too much for it. Go figure.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
absolutely insane.
Yeah, I've just been
what you do.
So busy lately, like it's not like I go out every meal. It's just a habit. I only go out twice a day, but that's every meal for me. And like so, I just because I drive everywhere, it's keeping me busy, and then I have to drive my friend around some times because he likes me to take him places, and it's been busy.
Well, it's like today, husband and I worked on the dogs, getting them ready for travel Thursday.
Yeah,
that's a lot of work, especially the two small ones. The big dogs, they stay home to guard the place.
Yeah, my dogs will bark at anything, even if nothing's there that I can see. They still bark.
But I was like, the girls needed a bath. Everybody had to have nails trimmed.
Yeah.
Everybody at least need brushed. And that's a lot
Yep.
sometimes. It's
We
really
do
a
most of
lot on
that
your
for our
back.
dogs ourselves.
Huh?
Like the haircuts, we sometimes seem to do it for that, not often, but like then we got like we brush their teeth ourselves, we do all that ourselves. It's just
I do all of it.
yeah,
Grooming, bathing, nail trims.
yeah.
Husband helps. It's not just me.
But then again, our dogs are small, so like at least my dogs are.
Well, I mean, Penny's small.
Oh, I'm talking like
Reese's about 20
this
pounds.
big.
But
Our
Gizmo
dogs
and
are
Draco
small.
are 60, 70 pounds apiece.
Oh dang.
Um, but Penny's only about 12 pounds
Okay.
max. She's nothing. But
Oh.
she's a wiggle worm. She will not steal. So, and new clippers, and they have a vacuum attachment. So
Yeah.
she really wasn't enjoying that.
Man,
But
one of
that
my
was like the
dogs.
best haircut she's had ever.
Yeah, one of my dogs hates being picked up. The other one doesn't even care. You can pick them up whenever you want, her whenever you want. But like
Yeah.
one of my dogs just hates getting picked up,
Well,
unless she
she
really, really wants on the bed or something. But
sheds terribly. So then you've got to worry about getting everything
yeah.
set up.
But anyways,
It's
yeah,
no fun.
yeah, I love dogs.
Hey, steaks on your page.
Yep. Prime for hike next week, and I'm freaking giddy about it. I'm like, sometimes I'll just be like thinking about it, and I'll start like my hands start like being like, oh, I gotta have it.
Oh no.
I get like these shakes just wanting it so much.
Yeah,
So excited for it.
it's crazy. With what I've seen from Prime 4, a small part of me wants to play it, especially after being gifted the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition.
Yeah.
Playing it for 3
It's very
hours.
good.
That's like the first true adult game I've played in a while.
Prime 4 is probably the most Zelda-like of the what I feel is going to be the most like Zelda out of any Metroid game. So in terms of just how it functions and like how it works, I just
You're
from the look
meaning
of it.
like the newer Zelda, not the old
Well,
stuff.
less like Breath of the Wild, more like the older like Ocarina of Time or like because even the old programs they function somewhat similar to that. It's the most like I feel like Zelda fans would like it. So I'm like anybody that I know that plays Zelda, I'm like you gotta play Prime 4, please.
Prime went live already? Seriously?
Dang, that was quick.
Yeah. I mean, we chose 7 o'clock because we were trying to
Get ahead of
avoid
that.
mixing right in the middle of him.
Getting ahead of that. Okay. Well, anyway,
Dang.
that's
No
okay.
wonder all of our people are gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get into Kirby Air Riders because
All right.
everybody's at Primes.
Yeah, but yeah, I've beaten the campaign with at least one character at this point. I've started with another, but like, oh, I want to start with another. I haven't started with another yet. Like, I'm planning to start with another character eventually, but right now, all my focus is at the moment on Hyrule Warriors. But as for Kirby Air Riders, I've beaten the campaign with one character. I just think it's a little lacking in some of the campaign stuff. Now the multiplayer is great and I love it, but like especially City Trial, that's all I knew. I've always loved City Trial in the original. I love it in this. It's just and I see a lot of people say like, oh, but you like Mario Kart more probably, and that's a valid thing to say, but like I wouldn't compare it to Mario Kart. I know a lot of people do. I compare it more to Mario Party than I do Mario Kart. I think but especially with City Trial, that part of it, it just to me feels more like a Mario Party than Mario Kart. And every time I see people saying, "Yeah, I'd rather play Mario Kart," I'm like, "Yeah, that's an actual racing game. This is much more like Mario Party," and I just it boggles my mind that no one sees it like that, but I see it like that, and like I just love all the mini games, the different things you can do. And I love City Trial just for how chaotic it gets. It reminds me a little bit of like Smash when you all have all the items on and you just I'm loving City Trial, and I really like the where you can customize each ride that you unlock. Like you can customize it and then make your own designs. I love that. I can spend hours in there creating stuff, and seeing what everyone else has created, I'm very excited to do more of that. Because I've already made my own GameCube out of the Wagon Star in the game, which I love doing. Because I see everyone else's GameCubes they've made, and some of them are missing some details I wish were on other people's Wagon Star GameCube designs that they've made. I've seen Kyogre from Pokemon made out of the Vampire Star, which is pretty cool. That machine, you can make a lot of cool stuff. I've seen Astrobot made out of the Vampire Star in the game, which is pretty funny. Just seeing Astrobot in a Nintendo game, or Astrobot design. That one was pretty funny. There's a lot of cool ones. There's a lot of Pokemon ones, like tons of Pokemon designs out of all the carts and or machines and Air Riders that I'm enjoying, and I gotta get some of those made. But and I just, like I said, I can spend hours in there. I already spent a couple hours making the GameCube, so I could spend many more making a tons of Pokemon ones. But that is really fun. The campaign, it's just the campaign is the lacking part. I wish there was more to it. More like just things you could do. It's just you're going down a road that has like 3 lanes. You can switch between the lanes that lets you choose what you want to, the next step you're going to do, the next mission or whatever. And most of the missions are just mini games you do in City Trial, but with an actual challenge in them. But like that's really all they are. And there's boss battles and stuff that are pretty cool. Like the Nightmare boss battle is my favorite so far. But like it's just there's not enough in the campaign for me to call it really good or anything. It's just okay to me. The boss battles are fun though. That's the key part that I liked in the campaign. And
I know with
enjoying that. But.
The trial run we did.
Yeah.
Kind of had a little bit of a baiting of Prime with the Rick Hamster.
Yeah, which I've unlocked him so in the campaign. I think that's where you unlock them for anyways, but like, yeah.
I've not gotten to do anything but the city trial because that was all that was available on the demo. But I have,
that's the best part.
In the server I have set up so that people can put pictures on. Sakino has gotten some really cool little of her little carts and stuff.
Yeah.
She had one that looked like Dunsparce.
I would love that.
I mean, I thought that looked pretty awesome.
Yeah, you can do so much with it. There's just so much, and you can unlock little like decals to add to it. There's so much you can unlock for that.
I know that's one of the things I'm looking forward to is being able to open the garage and customize things, because that was one of my favorite things to do with like Need for Speed and some of the other games similar to that.
See, I love that stuff. I spend hours doing that.
The artwork behind it.
Yeah.
Adds to the fun of it, and that you get to sell that stuff too.
And there's no like actual money you have to put into it in terms of like buying it with money. That's not a thing.
Yeah,
it's just in-game race currency or whatever.
Apparently, unlike some of these sports games that are coming out, where you have to nickel and dime yourself to death.
I can't buy sports games anymore because of that. I can't bring myself to do it because there's just so many microtransactions in those games that I'm like, why do I need this? Like,
I think that's kind of what turned me off with
Madden has a bunch of that. I think the basketball one does too. Whatever.
Well, I mean, when on the PlayStation, you get to play in Elder Scrolls Online, or you play GTA. Everything's microtransaction.
GTA is the worst of it. They ruin the multiplayer a lot.
Game Sharks.
The shark cards. I hate that so much.
Well, it's not even just them.
There's so much with that.
It's not as bad with Diablo, but Diablo 4 has it too.
Because like I don't mind it if it's just look wise stuff, but when it's gameplay or like stuff that you can basically pay to win microtransactions, I absolutely hate. Ruins games. I think like that's why I hate the shark cards. You buy the shark cards, you can get just overpowered stuff in GTA that allows you to you can just wipe people off from anywhere on the map from real far away, and just I can't do that. Apparently now in GTA, that's just as an example, but like for another example in GTA, I think there's like an orbital laser that you just can pick a player.
I use that. Shut up.
I hate it. I hate that so much. It
That's how
frustrates
you
me.
tell who's modded real fast.
Yeah.
They either
Well,
die or they don't.
yeah. I can't bring myself to play after that. I'm hoping GTA
Yeah.
6 has less of that and more just like, at least at the beginning. That's why I played GTA Online at first, but fell off because of all the stuff you could just insta kill people, and I hated it.
You have to seriously piss me off to make me use that thing
There's
because
people
the
that'll just use
little
it for
place
fun.
where that's at is so far off the map for me
I
for
just
everything else.
I can't play games that have stuff like that, like a lot. Like it frustrates me so much. And
Just be
like,
glad we didn't have one of those for Smash Brothers
yeah,
yesterday.
well, I don't know how
I'd
to
have
implement
blasted
that, but
you.
like, yeah, like it's just, I it bugs me that games do that, and like, so I stay away from like pay to win stuff. There's a game called The Finals. I played on PC for a while. That game I like because all their microtransactions are just for like cosmetic stuff. There's
Right.
no pay to win whatsoever, and I
Yeah, I don't do
appreciate
pay to
that.
win.
And that's why I like it's the studio that made Arc Raiders also made The Finals. So
I either get good at a game
yeah,
or I don't.
yeah.
And
I
if I
just
have to
hate pay
pay
to
to
win
win,
stuff.
it's not actually playing.
Yeah, it's just not that fun because people have a lot of money will buy a bunch of it and just start using it for fun, and they just don't care and then it ruins everyone else's fun. And I
I
hate
mean,
that.
the flannel should give it away that I'm a broke girl. I don't spend money like that.
Yeah, I've seen people do it, and it bugs the crap out of me. I quit right there.
Yeah.
Well, I do like, I hope in GTA 6 what they have is like private lobbies where you can just have friends only in the map.
Well, I mean,
Because
5
GTA,
has that. You can actually do private lobbies now.
okay,
But
but I just
when you're out there and you're playing and you get these modded people who do this for their kill death ratio, it's like you take the fun out of it. If you have to mod yourself to keep yourself from dying, then you suck at the game.
yes, and you need to
I mean,
practice more. Just practice more,
it's one
please.
thing to mod yourself to get these cool looks or
Yeah,
to, soup up your ride or whatever. I can get behind that. But if you're modding yourself to
like
not
make you better than
die,
other people.
yeah, that's,
It's
you suck.
it's basically
Period.
cheating. It's cheating.
That means my kid can beat you.
Yeah,
It's lazy playing. There's no fun
please.
in it. Everyone else around you has lost fun in it.
Please, devs and players, don't support pay to win stuff. Please.
I mean, I'm
It
fine with
bugs the crap
modding
out of me.
certain things.
Yeah,
I
like
am
cosmetic
not,
stuff is fine, but like when it comes to like,
fine with God mode.
oh, like God mode and single player is fine, but like when you're playing it, it's just to look around, like explore. That's fine, but when it's multiplayer, please don't do that. That bugs the
mean,
crap out of me so much.
when I see that kind of playing, that kind of reminds me of these kids who just got a trophy for participation.
Yeah,
You
I hate that.
you won nothing, you learned nothing, and you're just used to everything being handed to you.
Yeah,
So,
I hate pay to win
and the
crap
crowd
so
gets
much.
quiet.
But anyways, yeah, Kirby's great so far. I'm loving it. It's very much a fun party game, especially with friends. It's even more fun to
That's
me. Like,
hysterical, Sakino. And
right?
terrible.
Oh, what happened?
She said there was a guy who spent like $1,000 to get the card he wanted and still didn't get it.
Oh, that would suck. So
I mean,
that's why
that's
I don't
horrible.
collect Pokemon cards much anymore. I spend too much on those. So
Yeah, it's just, and like you were saying about the orbital shot thing,
yeah, the thing in GTA.
you have to really piss me off to make me use it because that's
Yeah.
half your money usually.
Sure, Vinny
Just to
wouldn't mind that.
shoot
I
it.
mean, he pays so much money to get people banned on Prime streams. Vinny should probably no problem with it.
I can see Vinny going and hitting the orbital.
That was easy.
Problem solved.
Oh God, I hate that so much. I mean, all power to him when he's banning bullies on Prime stream, but when it comes to games, please don't.
Yeah, I mean there's no sense in it.
Yeah,
It's
oh man.
I can
That's so
understand
bad.
once in a while spending for a shark card or whatever
Yeah,
if there's a vehicle
yeah.
or oops, I hit the mute button.
Oh, okay.
But to just spend that kind of money to literally bust everything out. It's
Yeah,
not worth it.
it's just not fun anymore. Like, I
Yeah.
really had to stop GTA after a while. Like, I'm gonna try 6 when it comes out either on PC or Switch 2. If it comes to Switch 2, I'll definitely get it just to see how it
If it
performs.
comes to
But
Switch 2, I'll probably get it.
and like PC, I might, but it probably won't be when it launches on PC. I
Yeah.
want to see if how much online is messed up by then.
I'm not putting games on my PC if I can help it.
Yeah,
I'll do it on my PlayStation. I'll do it on my Switch. I
I
prefer my Switch.
I put them on my external hard drives I have. I don't put them actually on like the PC itself. I have hard drives for that. So
I'm to a point where I need a backup to my backups. I'm terrified that
I
they're going to
have
break out.
I have two terabyte external SSDs. They're full, and
Yeah.
then a 4 terabyte SSD that isn't full.
See.
But so like it's just they're filling up so fast now.
But my backups are for pictures where yours are for games.
Yes.
Mine are family photos.
Well, my dad has a hard drive with all our family photos on it, but like it's just sitting in the closet somewhere with him. So
Bro, you would know.
yeah,
No,
he
I'm just
is
teasing him.
all our
My
stuff.
brother said modders are just players with no skill.
Yep.
He would know. I'm teasing. I'm totally teasing. I gotta give him crap because he's on here. Little brothers are who you pick on most.
Oh yeah, I get that.
But yeah, that's what I was looking forward to with Kirby Air Riders. When they first announced it, I was like, not into it, don't really want it. But then they showed everything that was going to come with it.
Yeah.
And the garage part was
It's amazing.
what got me. Yeah.
And you can see it when other people ride around in their own carts in City Trial. Like you can see them riding around in their own stuff. It's really fun. I love that.
Your participation trophy is up your butt with everything else. I love you, bro.
There's also like apparently Nintendo has taken some stuff off the little market they have for that game, like Chef Kawasaki in a bikini. Right?
I heard of that.
Yeah, it just was a bummer to hear because I thought that was hilarious.
But they are trying to keep it family friendly because that game
I know,
is
but like I just found that so
game.
funny. I was hoping to get my hands on one of those just to see.
It was definitely funny, but at the same time, it's a little bit tasteless.
I think it's funny.
That should have been a game kept for or that should have been like a GTA thing. It shouldn't have been a Kirby thing.
I get it, it's Kirby, so.
But that's probably not the only thing been deleted. I guarantee there's other stuff that's been deleted because people are perverts.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that's just the one that made the news.
Yeah.
That's the one we know about. I wonder which ones we haven't seen.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I'm loving the online. I just haven't had all the time to play it because I'm trying to get farther in Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, I finally made it to chapter 5. Obviously, haven't had time today. Literally was an all day thing with the dogs.
Yeah.
Was going to try 2 tonight, but since Prime's already live, we'll probably do that after.
Yeah. I mean, I've just been doing in between each arc, I do all the side missions. I try to get everything. Once the gold emblems come up on the map, I'm like, I gotta do all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just
That's
before
me.
I'm moving on, I just have to do all of the stuff.
I at least get all the battles. Obviously, I don't have all the characters' abilities
Moves
unlocked
and things,
because some of those
I do most of that, if not all of it, before moving on. So it's gonna take me a bit.
I hate redoing battles, so I don't.
Yeah,
and you have to with some of those.
Yeah, I've redone 2 of them, but
yeah,
I haven't had to do much to get them. I just have to be monitoring. Okay, this battle gives me this supplies, and so I had to get more. Yeah,
I'd say before I go into chapter 6, if I don't have most of the golden heads unlocked, that's probably what I'll do.
Yeah, I've been unlocking a lot of those. At least the ones I want. The characters that I want to play.
So which characters are you playing most?
I play Zelda a lot. I play Kalamo. I play Rauru. I play how do you pronounce the Zora's name? It's like Qia or something like that.
Kia.
Quia or Kia?
Kia.
Kia. Okay. I was trying to remember. I couldn't tell how that was supposed to be pronounced. And I just got the Rito guy unlocked. So
Yeah.
and he
I'm
is
I think
great looking
maybe
hair.
one or two left. Maybe one left to unlock.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure.
I know I haven't unlocked the Gerudo lady yet, but
Oh. The main one?
the main one, yeah, for the gets the
Okay.
mask. I haven't unlocked her yet. But I unlocked the Rito and the Zora. I don't think I've unlocked the Goron yet, but I can't wait to unlock him because I like
Oh, I
Gorons.
went after him first.
Yeah, I gotta unlock him. I just haven't been able to get him unlocked yet. So I need the Gerudo and the Goron.
The
But
Goron's
I
pretty
love
good.
Gorons. Yeah, I love
You
all the
haven't played the
chieftains
other
of the
ones,
Goron.
so it's kind of hard to compare it.
Yeah.
But I played Age of Calamity, and compared to using Daruk and Yunobo, Argostin's got a lot of power on him. I really liked it. I'm kind of
The
disappointed that they
all
didn't
I
use them in Tears of the Kingdom now.
yeah all I know from what I've seen of him, because I think I've seen his face once, but like I think I was watching Sky Swords Alyssa I was watching, and when I saw the Goron's face, all I could think of is Uncle Iroh from Avatar: Last Airbender. That's all I could think of. His face reminds me of him so much, and I love him. I love.
It's like Artie's face. She's got this bitch resting face all the time.
But like, all I can think of when I look at this Goron chief is it's Uncle Iroh. I love him. He's great, and I love him. He's so cool.
That's great.
I love Uncle Iroh, and I love this new Goron. He's great.
Yeah, we jeez, now I forgot where I was going with that. So I did kind of cheat and found a video that led up to the ending without watching the full ending.
I haven't seen any of the ending. I stopped after watching Sky Sword Alyssa for a while. I'm like, I'm not spoiling anymore. I'm gonna play it through.
I can say I've been dying to finish it just so that I can go back to Tears of the Kingdom and find out where Calamo's actually at.
Didn't Prime say he knows? I think Nintendo Prime said he knew where that was, and he didn't spoil any more than the fact he knows where that is.
If he knows where it's at, then he's asked somebody or he's watched one of the videos.
Yeah, I think
because I don't think he's that far ahead, unless he has.
No, in Tears of the Kingdom, he says he knows where that is, or something. Or
yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I know where it's at.
I have no idea where that is. Wherever
but I'm definitely going to have to go back and look at it. I don't even know where he ends up
at the end of Hyrule Warriors. I just know he's a character in the game. Like, okay, so he makes it then.
What, do you really want the spoiler alert as to why nobody knows?
I don't want to know. No. I just know because I was watching Prime stream that night, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I know where he ends up or whatever," and it's like, "Well, now I know he makes it." Okay, that's all I need to know. I'm glad he makes it, but
when Alyssa did her Ocarina of Time stream, I did ask her if she was going to send it to Prime.
Oh yes. I mean,
I'm terrible. I just can't help it.
Yeah, it's funny.
But, I'm technically not the one who started it, though.
No. I was there when it happened, when he forgot.
I wasn't.
I was. It was hilarious.
I had to go back and find the video.
I know Vinny went back and actually found it and posted it in Prime's member server or whatever. But, which I thought was funny that he took the time to go back and find that. That was really funny.
Well, when I heard he didn't remember the ending, I was like,
really?
That's not a hard ending to remember.
Yeah. For me, I like when Joycey was like they were doing like a trivia thing one night with him, Eric, and her, and she was trying to get him to name all the sages in Ocarina of Time. And I was surprised that the one he forgot was Rito.
No.
The Zora. How do you forget that one? That's the one I probably remember most. Other than Saria.
Mean, that's kind of a given since he had to save her.
That and like, dude, I even commented on that video being like, dude, she loved you. How could you do this?
I mean, you were supposed to marry her.
Yeah. I just thought that was so funny. She's like,
that's
plot.
Funny.
Like what? And like both the Water Temple and the Youngling stuff. It's like, what? That's the one you forgot?
Yeah, that's not one. You know, I've not finished Majora's Mask completely, and I still know the ending of that.
A long time ago.
Yeah, I started it one year with the HD remake and was playing on 3DS, and
It's
life
good.
happens, so I just
Yeah.
never finished it.
The reason I don't replay it is I don't like things that are where games are on like a timer, basically,
Yeah,
and I
and
just
you constantly have to back that one up.
I don't like that part of it, but I love like everything else.
But the funny part is,
It's
at
such a
least
good
you don't
game.
lose any of your stuff that you gained. So when you're backing up the time, you at least have all that to
I
start
think you
with.
lose like ammo and different things like that, but you don't
Yeah,
lose
but
like
that's easy to get.
yeah, that's easy to get. I don't like being like having to watch the timer all the time, like trying to hurry because I think the game's nice and
Right, Roger?
slow and just like explore every nook and cranny of like every room.
Yeah.
So and that takes up a lot of time in Zelda.
Well, that's what
So
got me in trouble with our Ocarina stream.
yeah,
I was
like
looking for everything.
the only
You were
reason I can
speed running it.
the only reason I can do that is I played through the game like over 15 times all the way through, like well over that. Like so I don't even know how many times. I know it's over around 20 something times I've beaten Ocarina of Time. So like, I know the game. I know what's in every room. I don't have to explore anymore. So I just enjoy playing the game through and through over and over again.
Yeah, it'd been 20 years since I'd played it, so
Wow. Okay.
I had forgotten where some things were.
Yeah, I
I
know
had
where everything
to
is.
kind of remind myself
At least
with some hints.
the last time I played it was early this year. Like I beat it, and then like we started playing it again mid this year. So like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know one of the next ones I'd like to replay would be Twilight Princess. I think
Oh,
that would be
it's
fun.
such a good game. I love all the
But that's a
dungeons
game
except
that's
for
hard not to
one.
100% it when you're playing it.
Yeah,
It's like,
there's only like one dungeon in that game I actively dislike. Only one, and that's the
which
sky.
one?
The
Yeah.
sky. I don't really like the one. The boss is cool, but like there's so many things I don't like about that dungeon. But and the only one
Yeah.
I have complaints about other than that is the Goron dungeon, because it's like I don't like how slow the iron boots are on the walls in
Oh,
Twilight.
I know.
But other than that, that dungeon looks cool. It's interesting. I
It's
like
not
it
even that they're
overall.
slow as much as they just
They're
kind of grate
clunky.
on your nerves with the stomping.
Yeah, that too. But like,
It's like, I'm glad
it's
it's on
just
a game, not real
and
life.
I like the what are they called? The dongos in that game, the little lizards with fat tails. They're funny. I like those.
Unlike Ocarina of Time that look like they're on crack.
The Ocarina of Time ones are great. I don't know what you're talking about because like those are like the giant dinosaurs. I love the skull in Dodongo's cavern. Just the
No, it's the
giant skeleton.
Zaphos that look like they're on crack.
Yeah, those definitely do. They're just
Yeah.
wide eyes and always thinking about did it. So,
I got this weird lizard.
sound. It's just and although I still think one of my favorite enemies in Zelda is the Wind Waker version of the Wizrobes. I love them so much. The freaking sounds they make are so funny. Oh my gosh,
I
I
gotta go
love
back
them.
and
Just
play that game.
I just love them because when you like beat them or defeat one, they always go bah. It's the funniest sound. Probably that's one, and then the little rats that are in the when you're going to get the camera on
Oh, those
Windfall.
things.
They're
You
funny
know,
because I
mice don't bother me, but that one bothered me.
just when you're crawling through the little tunnels and you get to a dead end and you see the rat just holding the little thing like and it drops you. I love that so much. The little voices for them, the little giggle they make, and then they drop you. So
you know, in real life, mice, rats, I'd rather deal with those pests than bugs.
Oh,
But
I hate bugs. I just can't deal with like spiders
I
and
can't
stuff.
deal
I
with
don't like
bugs.
spiders. I don't like spiders.
Yep.
Spiders, snakes,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I'll burn my house down and start over somewhere if we get a snake.
Oh man, I've had snakes in parts of my neighborhood.
The neighborhood's fine. Outside's fine. That's where they belong.
Yeah.
Don't bring them in my house.
Yeah. No, not in the house. No. Oh god. No. I would hate that so much.
Yeah.
Snake in my house. I don't know why people keep them as pets. That just I would not go over to someone's house with a pet snake.
No.
I don't care if it's caged up or not. I'm not going near it. I hate snakes.
Those people are weird. Dogs are fine, cats are fine.
Yeah, those are fine.
Snakes are not pets. They do not love you.
They will attack.
They want to eat you.
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, with the back to the games.
Yeah.
Kirby Air Riders is eventually Just don't have it
Okay.
right now.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
Almost done with Age of Imprisonment. I'm kind of taking my time, knowing that
I'm
after
definitely.
chapter 5, there's chapter 6, and until they do the update, that's it for now.
Yeah.
Um,
I wonder what characters they would add when they get DLC out for it. I'm very
I don't
curious.
know. I mean, they could add, Ganon and whatnot,
Yeah.
like they do with all the other ones.
I would like to see like instead of like adding characters like that way, I would like to see the story from his perspective. Just
Ooh,
like doing battles with him on his side. That would be pretty
they
cool.
would have, they would have to do a.
I don't know if that's possible. Because I haven't played the whole story, so I don't know if it'll work or not. But that would be interesting
I
to
mean, I'm sure it's possible, but could you imagine seeing it through his eyes?
like playing as the little
That'd be
bigger
kind of
enemies,
creepy.
like and have like your own army just get destroyed. Like, I don't know how it would work.
Send them old Duga after him.
Yeah, I think that would be
Um,
kind of cool. But like, I don't know how it would
yeah,
work.
they could do like a Hyrule Warriors Evil Edition.
Evil edition, yeah.
I mean, you don't have just Ganon. You've got
Yeah, like
Zant and
oh, I would love Zant to come back. I
what
just
was
want
that
them.
one
I
dude
wanted him to
from?
do justice to him. It's like
Yeah, what was the dude from Twilight Princess?
Zant or
The other creepy one.
let's see. There's Zant. There's his bodyguards we never got to fight, but they were in the trailer.
Yeah,
We could add them. I would love to see more of them because we never got to fight them, and it bugs the crap out of me in Twilight Princess because you see them like in the opening like cutscene where they're marching into Hyrule Castle. Zant is with his two
yeah.
bigger shadow monsters that you never see again. And I've always wanted to fight them, but we never got to. And
Well, and then you've
I
got the
really
one guy
wanted
from
to.
Sky Swords too, who was
Yeah,
kind
add
of out
Fee
there.
into the game. I'm sure that would be a weird one, but
He kept trying to lick Link. It was gross.
oh, Gearham, yeah.
Yeah.
His tongue. Oh God. I like Skyward. I like most of the Zelda games. Like, there's only one I don't really like, and it's
Yeah.
not
I
Spirit
mean, then
Tracks. What
there's
is it
Demise
called?
too.
It's the one before Spirit Tracks. Phantom Hourglass. That's the one I don't
I
really
didn't
play.
play it.
I
And I
played
had
it,
Spirit
finished it,
Tracks,
never doing
but I
that
didn't
again.
play it either.
But I like Spirit Tracks. Spirit Tracks is great. I just don't really care much for Phantom Hourglass. That one I'm not playing again.
I gifted my Spirit Tracks to a little girl
Okay.
once, so
Yeah.
I don't have my game. I still have my book.
Yeah.
I still have the walkthrough.
I'm not the biggest fan of the art style in Skyward Sword, but like I like the swinging the sword around with the Wiimote or whatever. That was always fun. I don't. All the characters look like they're ill or something with like a disease. The color of the skin, the lips all look pale, and it's like, are you feeling okay, Link? Like I'm
Yeah, it
just
was a weird art design.
yeah. It was just strange to me that they chose to go that art direction. I was like, huh? This is odd.
Seemed like
It's all
everybody
the
had
characters
either
too, pretty much.
big lips or no lips.
Well, it's not the lips, like the look of them. It's the coloring. Like they just look like they're
Maybe that was your TV. I didn't see the coloring problem.
you know the coloring. They look really pale. Because like the lips
Okay, I
do.
saw that a little bit.
Yeah, they just look pale to me. And it's like, are you feeling okay? Do you have like a cold or something? Like is what I'm always thinking to myself whenever I see the Link from Skyward Sword. I think he has like a cold or something, or the flu.
The only thing that got on my nerves with Skyward Sword is literally having to fly everywhere.
I also don't like having to fight that one boss pretty much 3 times or whatever it is. The
Demise
imprisoned,
at the end.
the imprisoned,
Big
I
dude.
think. Yeah, the big dude.
Yeah,
I don't like having to fight him 3 times basically.
yeah. He was a pain.
Yeah, that's one thing. Uriam's cool. I like his design. I just don't like him sticking his tongue out at me. That creeps me out. But other than that,
It looked like he was trying to lick him.
yeah. There's other things about the game. I just like some of the dungeons are really cool, but like I didn't click with me as much Skyward Sword. But like I do like some of the gameplay things with it. But I just
Yeah.
yeah.
It
I like the lore in it. It doesn't hit to me as hard as some of the other Zelda games do. I still think it's a very good game. I just don't think it's as good as some of the other ones.
Well, I know compared from the Wii to playing it on the Switch, I'd forgotten how long the game was.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think you're almost done and almost beat it, nope.
Continues.
You're going to have to go find all these temples
Yep.
to get to where you needed to go.
Like,
Um,
I think my favorites, and it shifts around a lot for me, my favorite Zelda games, but consistently, it's my top three right now, pretty consistently, in whatever order. I don't know which one would be my favorite. Ocarina of Time, Link to the Past, and Tears of the Kingdom are like my favorites right now. But that's not necessarily in that order. It's just usually it's Ocarina of Time is my favorite, but like then it's either Link to the Past or Tears of the Kingdom, or it's usually second and third. I don't know which one will be in which, but like after that, it's Wind Waker or Twilight Princess is my number 4 slot. I just those shift around too a lot of the time depending on how I'm feeling. Uh,
you know,
but yeah,
because of Wind Waker's art style, I had a hard time connecting to that game at
oh, I love
first.
it.
Um, Ocarina of Time was always my favorite up until Twilight Princess, and then
Okay,
Twilight Princess took over.
yeah,
Um, and then of course Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom came out, so those two were kind of neck to neck since they're literally off the same era. Hey Jay, how you doing tonight? But then we had Age of Imprisonment coming out,
yeah.
so you know,
Like
Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, still going to be number one for me. Age of Imprisonment's number two.
yeah,
Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, uh, and then kind of Wind Waker's in there.
okay.
Those are the ones I play the most.
I
I
have
don't redo a lot of the others. Um, I really did like Echoes of Wisdom, and a lot of
yeah,
people
because it
didn't.
was fun. I like that.
But I like that you're playing Zelda. It's a little on the cartoony side, but it was still cute.
Yeah, I like Wind
Um,
Waker. I like a lot of the effects, like the smoke effects and different visual effects they have.
yeah,
Those I really enjoyed.
I
Um,
hated the boat part.
oh, I love sailing. I
It's
love
like
like
it
ocean
seems like
stuff.
it took
So
forever to get anywhere, and then that stupid shark.
the Wind Waker HD really helps me with that. Like feeling like it doesn't take that long to get places once you have the swift sail. That
They
really
fixed it.
helped. Yeah, they
Yeah,
did fix that in the HD. So, but
they still
like
didn't fix the scary sharks though.
I have so many. I still think it's a good game. It's up. It's around
Hi, Brandon.
Skyward
Thanks for
Sword for me
joining.
is Breath of the Wild because like I love my dungeons in Zelda. I love just the collecting the different key items and stuff, and I love like that old style Zelda. I love. I've always wanted like a Zelda that has all that, but is open world like Tears of the Kingdom is.
Right.
And but like they took a lot of that out in Breath of the Wild. Like the dungeons are very well. Dungeons are just one big puzzle and not like multiple puzzles in that dungeon. To me, like all the other Zeldas were, and I just feel like they needed to do more with the Divine Beasts and actually make them maybe. I don't know how what they could have done with that to make them actual dungeons to me. But to me, those aren't dungeons. They're just one big puzzle.
I don't
And,
think they were meant to be dungeons.
okay, because
Um,
like
I
I don't
think
consider
everybody
them
was wore
dungeons.
out with dungeons.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
always love the dungeons. Like I love them, and that to me is pretty much a staple in Zelda. How like I think catching Pokemon is a staple of Pokemon. That's how much I think of dungeons as a staple to Zelda. Is you can't have Pokemon without catching and training Pokemon. Really,
yeah.
like in the
But if
main
you think
series Pokemon
about
games.
how they did with the shrines,
Yeah,
especially when you get into Tears
those
of the
are,
Kingdom,
but those
you
are.
didn't really need the dungeons, honestly.
Yeah, I still think you need dungeons. Those are too small to be dungeons, and they're too like big to be like just. Well, most of them, a lot of them are just one puzzle as well. But like, there's only a select few that have multiple like puzzles in there, and it's just they're just way too small to be dungeons as well. When I think of a dungeon in Zelda, I think of like the Forest Temple in Ocarina of Time. I think of like all these cool dungeons that have like multiple puzzles in them, and they're very unique areas that are very memorable and have different varieties of music that I think are really good. But like with Breath of the Wild, I have that problem. I have the weapon durability. I'm just not the biggest
Now,
fan
the weapon
of.
durability irritated me.
Yeah,
Um,
that really bothers me. But like, I kind of learned to accept that part of it, even though I'm still not the biggest fan of the weapon durability.
I mean, at least
And
with the Master Sword, you just had to wait for it to
yeah,
power
exactly.
back up.
That if it didn't have that, if the Master Sword could break
Yeah.
anytime like any other weapon, I probably wouldn't have been as interested in getting Tears of the Kingdom because like
I
I was
think what
worried about
helped
that.
with the whole durability of the weapons, if you had the amiibos, the once a day
Yeah,
you could
I did.
go through all the chests, you pretty much refill your weapons pretty
Yeah,
quick.
I just don't. I haven't bought an actual amiibo until Prime 4's amiibo.
Honestly, you don't even have to buy the full amiibos. They've got a card deck that has
Oh
everything.
no, I'm sorry, I did get those. Those were after like those were around the time Switch 2 was coming out when I
And
got
you
mine.
get everything with those,
Yeah,
literally.
that helped a lot.
Yeah.
I just don't like having
In
to
fact,
buy all that.
my brother has
Still,
mine, so
yeah.
because I do
Um,
have all the amiibos.
the other problem I have with Breath of the Wild is, like I said, I like to play my games slow. I like to explore every nook and cranny of everything,
Well, it
every
took me 3 years
texture,
to beat it.
every enemy. I like to look at, but like once, like if I can, but like I also like to explore the environments and stuff. But every time in Breath of the Wild, I try to look around and just explore. A guardian will come up behind me and kill me like that, and it's just like, I just want to explore the world. I don't need these guardians everywhere. Like I don't mind them in like if they were in like a big shrine or a dungeon or something, but when they're just one shotting you while you're trying to explore Hyrule Field, it kind of bugs me because those things can one shot you, and I just I hate that. I hated that so
There's a
much.
little thing called shields.
I
You
know,
gotta
but
learn
like,
how to.
but if
It
I'm
took me a
fighting it,
while
it's
to
fine.
learn it.
If I'm fighting it, it's fine. It's just like I like to explore and just look around and look at all these like big temples, like the statues they have and stuff. And I like to really like get real close and just I'll be looking at them like this
Well,
with the
that's why you
camera
get
zooming in.
the ancient arrows. You knock them out,
Oh,
and
I
then you
know.
explore before the red moon hits again.
Yeah, I think they should have done something different. Like have the big guardians in like the dungeons or something. They make
Okay,
dungeons and have them in there instead of having
so
our guardians in the dungeons. But like
if they'd done dungeons, what would you have had them do that would have made it completely different from what they've done already?
I would just. I think they should have an open world. You can do the dungeons in any order, and have the items in the dungeons be like optional things that just make the game easier. And instead of being required for like the next couple dungeons, but there might be like in the big dungeons, just make them real big. You have like puzzles that you can like. Oh, I have this item from this other dungeon. I can go here to this dungeon and get this optional item that does more to the game, and just I just think I've always liked that. I think there's a lot of different things you can do in the open world of it all. I think the exploration of an open world would be enough um, to be cool like that. And just have them be able to do it in any order you want. You can also go straight to Ganon if you want, like in Breath of the Wild. I like doing that as a challenge run. And all of that. I think if you have some really cool dungeons, you can do them in any order, and you can go to Ganon if you want right at the beginning. I think that's good enough. And I don't mind like the little drone things flying around Hyrule Castle in Breath of the Wild because that's basically one big dungeon and the only dungeon in that game, which I'm disappointed by. But like stuff like that, I don't mind if they're like guarding like a big dungeon like that. But like, there's just too many guardians around just roaming around Hyrule that I just bug me as well. There's a lot of things. I still think it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. I really like the game. I just wish I could take my time and explore it without getting one shot while looking at my different things around the map.
You do know you basically just described the shrines.
Yeah, I think the shrines were lacking in a lot of ways. I don't like.
I think they were just too short.
They were way too short. I think what they could have done that would make me like the game a lot more is combine a bunch of the shrines into like a dungeon. Like get rid of the shrines, you make them like dungeons around the map that are optional, and like because like the shrines are just not long enough, not interesting enough, not memorable enough for me to like.
Yeah, but if you do the labyrinths, they're dungeons.
But like
basically.
I just wish the shrines like each one looked drastically different or something because they all look the same to me. The style of them.
Do you have them all done?
Yes.
All of them.
Yes.
The part that annoyed me the most was that you basically came to the same monk every time.
Yeah, that I
or
hate
it looked
that.
like it at least.
I just think they all have a similar design to them, like art style to them. Like they have a lot of different puzzles.
Art style.
Yeah,
they definitely didn't have the same puzzles.
No, not the same puzzles. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like just the style of them.
Yeah.
Was all samey. The puzzles were drastically different.
And stuff and really depict them.
Yeah, I think
and the
that got a little
dungeons. I
worse
mean,
actually in Tears of the Kingdom with their shrine things. They looked even more similar to me, but like they
um,
had big dungeons. So
I think on Tears of the Kingdom, their shrines were a little too easy.
yes, that too.
Um,
But like they have big
but then you
dungeons in there.
had the labyrinth in the air, the one on land, the one
I
in the
even think
depths.
I think the dungeons in Tears of the Kingdom could be a little better, but like they're not like the best I've ever seen in dungeons for me. But they're still actual dungeons. I just
Yeah, there were dungeons.
yeah, so I like that. They're bringing those back, thank God. Because I really like the dungeons in Tears of the Kingdom, but like they still weren't the best, but they were good. Like I really like the
Right.
build up to the wind one, where you're jumping on like all the different ship platforms. That was really cool in Tears of the Kingdom
That one
and
had my
stuff.
heart racing.
Yeah, that was really cool. I like that. And then you got the big ship at the end that you get on and fight, do some puzzles there, and then fight that. So that was really cool. Build up to a dungeon. Um, the only one that I find lacking in Tears of the Kingdom for me, the dungeon wise, was the water one. It's just like this is just floating islands. We've seen this everywhere else in the
It wasn't
game.
the floating islands as much as the
And
boss.
yeah, the boss is
You get to
also
this big
yeah.
goofy octopus that
It
turns
felt like a
into
mini boss
whatever. Yeah.
a little bit, like in between the
I
mini boss and
laughed
the
too
boss.
hard to actually try to beat him.
Oh really?
It was just so funny.
Yeah, it was kind of goofy, but like I just find like and like the I don't like having to basically do like five or no four different like weird Phantom Ganon looking Malice looking like bosses for each of the Divine Beasts. They have different like powers and stuff, but like I'm like the bosses are a little samey as well in Breath of the Wild. So there's a lot of nitpicks I have in Breath of the Wild that kind of bring down my appreciation of it. I still love the game, but I think it's a lot worse than like some of the other 3D Zeldas
Did
out
you try
there.
playing it on Master Mode yet?
Oh god, I couldn't do that. I probably won't replay Breath of the Wild. It's one of those games like I liked it to play once. I'm not doing that again. I'm fine playing that once. There's a lot of Zelda games I will replay over and over and over because they're just so memorable to me. All the different dungeons and enemies and experiences. Whereas Breath of the Wild to me, I'm fine playing it once through and through. I just there's a lot of too many nitpicks for me to replay it a bunch. Whereas
I
I'm
like
like
what Jay Biggs had to say.
yeah
He said, I would still rather, if it was up to me here, Wind Waker in a different art style.
oh that would
But
be
I
amazing.
do like it, but it's not his favorite. And
Yeah,
then,
I
as far
like the
as the
art style,
weapons
but
breaking,
yeah, get rid of
he's
that.
like, it gave him a chance to learn new weapons for new enemies,
I
which
want
he's got a
like
good point there.
what I want is like you can get the weapons, all these different weapons, and like maybe like go to a shop or something, or not a shop, maybe like a workshop, and like you can swap them out. Like you get so many items that you can hold
So
a
you mean
certain
Storm?
yeah, like store them in like a shop or something in maybe like Kakariko Village or something, and like then you can like swap out and choose what weapons you want to bring on your adventure, and then you can go
Well, I
back there
mean,
and like swap them out again with like items, weapons, all this other stuff,
that's why you had
gadgets,
to
I
find all
guess.
those little Koroks.
Oh god, of course, there's too many, too many.
It wasn't just to get the golden poop at the end. It was
Gosh,
to also expand your weaponry.
yeah, I just think like it'd be cool if you had to like
Hey,
choose
Mario
what
Master,
weapons
what you
you
doing,
could
Ryan?
have. Oh yeah, hey. It'd be cool if
Yeah,
you
it
could
I
choose
still
like
don't have all the Koroks,
yeah,
even with the upgrade to the Switch 2 and the
yeah,
Zelda notes. I do have all the monsters beat.
yeah.
Um,
Um, I want to see like a Zelda game where you have to like choose what weapons you bring into battle, and like that maybe make certain dungeons easier, certain dungeons harder, depending on the weapons you bring. That could be something else they could have done, and I think
I
that would
think
have been
if you're
really
going to
cool.
do a dungeon, there shouldn't be the shrines too. Just do a dungeon. Don't
Yeah,
have
that's kind of
both.
what I think is like you should have combined like you should have gotten rid of the shrines and just made dungeons that are in different places other and you could do the divine beasts as well if you wanted to, but like you also have like separate dungeons that are hidden like a lot more, like a few more than just the labyrinths, and like have each one gives you like a key item you can use that makes the game a little easier just to give you like
I
different
mean,
ways to beat things.
if you think about it with the Divine Beasts, they technically were a dungeon. Um,
I don't
but
like
you
that.
had to get through and beat the wind blots or the Electric Blight,
Yeah,
whatever it
but
was that was in
I
each one.
consider dungeons to be a place where there's like multiple puzzles in them, not just one just kind of big puzzle. It's kind of big, I guess, but like I don't consider those dungeons. I like dungeons that have like multiple puzzles in them, mini boss, sometimes too many bosses in some cases. In terms of Zelda dungeons, some of them do have two.
Yeah, but if you look at all the games they've had all these years,
Yeah,
how many of the bosses are truly different? I mean, they've used Goma a few times.
a few times, but a lot of times he's different.
He's
like,
different looking. It's the same way to kill him.
Not really. In Wind Waker, it's different than Ocarina
well, yeah,
of Time.
Wind Waker, but I'm talking about some of the other ones. They're still the same. You still got to get his eyes.
Well, yeah, that's a common thing on a lot of Zelda bosses, not just Goma.
Yeah,
it's always eyes, but like you take them out in different ways. Like for instance, the what's the guy name in the Tower of the Gods? The boss of that one has you shoot him in the eyes, but then you got to go in and throw a bomb in his mouth. So there's like different parts to it, and that's how a lot of Zelda bosses are. But there's always gonna be like eye weak points or different weak points to bosses. I just think the designs of the bosses are a lot different in other Zelda games. Like just there's so many different bosses they could use, and I just feel like just having different blights as the bosses, they're too samey.
I mean, at least it was different than having the same bosses over and over from the other games.
I just think that but those are all the pretty much similar. Well, not same, similar looking bosses all in one game. So that's what I like to have different looking bosses all in one game. I don't mind if they reappear in like future games, like different bosses. What I mind is having very similar bosses all in the same game.
Well, that's part of the Calamity, and then if you played,
I just think
Calamity explains it more.
Yeah, I just feel like
even though it's not canon.
If Ganon with his Calamity, I think it would have been better if it's like infecting creatures and making them more powerful, and like they have those be the bosses. It would have been better because like affecting like and creating like Calamity, it doesn't have to be like, oh, this is a blight that's has this powers. This is a blight that has this power. But they all are. Didn't
you do that with Lionels and stuff?
Yeah. Like, I just think they could have, like, a Lionel that's monstrously sized, has, like, growths on him or something, and has, like, more limbs, maybe, or something. Have that as a big boss. I'd rather that than just another blight.
Well, it's like the Gleeoks in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, so, like, that I liked. See, I liked having the Gleeoks and stuff. That would have been a cool boss, having, like, a special kind of Gleeok than a blight as the wind boss in or whatever bosses. Oh, as one of the bosses for Breath of the Wild. I think Gleeok would have been a cool boss. If like
I would just like to see them try something new altogether. Because they've used Gleeoks, Lionels, Bokoblins, all that from the start.
So that's one reason I like games like Majora's Mask, because they do a lot of different stuff there.
That was different. Yeah,
I liked that. I just think for the next 3D Zelda game, I don't even want Ganon in there. I just want a totally different villain.
Yeah.
So
totally different villain, totally different monsters.
Yeah. So like, that's kind of how I want it. I still want some of the same monsters. I still want like some of the creatures to come back, but like not all of them. Like I think like Goma's in a lot of games, but like they have things like the what's the dragon in Ocarina of Time? It starts with the V. The dragon boss, the Goron Fire Temple boss. I can never remember how you pronounce his name.
I don't remember what his name was.
Yeah, but there's that one that's not in all the games. That was like a cool lore thing about him. There's some cool stuff with him. I don't know why the Gorons like apparently like, he's like a deity to them. I'm like, why? He's gonna eat you. But
well, wasn't it Wind Waker where they had the Rito but not the Zora?
Yeah, that's true. Well, they have a Zora, like a dead Zora in there, but like
but you didn't actually have their area and stuff to go to.
Yeah, which is interesting. I thought that was pretty interesting, actually. All that stuff with it. And I just
especially considering that it was all water.
Yeah,
for the most part.
Which was interesting. Yeah, they didn't have really living Zoras anywhere. They're probably down there in Hyrule because they can live in the water. Still, that's possible.
That's what I kept asking.
Like they're probably just down there living it up.
Vatty. I think he's talking about Vatty.
No, not Vati. No,
Sorry.
Vati is the villain from Four Swords.
Oh, he's saying for him to return.
Oh, for return, yes, that would be a cool villain. But they gotta
I don't have
level
my
him up some.
glasses on. It's hard to read.
They would have to level him up in some way that makes him more threatening. To me, he wasn't as threatening as like Ganon. And for a big 3D Zelda, you need a big threatening villain. So they can bring him back, but they gotta have maybe he's like the starting villain, and he arcs up to something even bigger that's not Ganondorf. I don't know. But
you didn't play Hyrule Definitive Edition, did you?
Hyrule Definitive Edition, as in
the Warriors game.
No, this is my first Warriors game.
So I think that would be interesting because even though Ganon was in it, he wasn't your true villain.
Yeah, I just want a big 3D Zelda cool. Where Ganon ain't the villain.
Yeah, I think it would be kind of cool to use something from that.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I want it to be like an entirely new villain, like just something we've never seen before. That's kind of how I want it for the big bad of the next 3D Zelda. I just think they've done Ganon a little too much recently.
They have. But I mean, Ganon is the main villain for, the legend of it by itself.
Well, sort of. I mean, even Demise's Curse doesn't say Ganon's going to return. It's saying evil will always return. And he doesn't have to be the evil that they face. It could literally be something like, something like evil incarnate. Some creature that's like something evil incarnate, and it's like that's like the villain of the next 3D Zelda. I think that would be cool. I don't know what it would be called, but like I'll leave that to them to figure out. Something that's like really cool to me would be a new villain to add to the Zelda roster of villains.
I mean, what we saw in Age of Calamity, one of the villains there would have been cool to have seen actually take control.
I gotta
trying to remember what the dude's name was.
I've seen some sort of images of the last boss, or one of the bosses that I haven't finished Echoes of Wisdom yet, but like apparently there's like these hands that come in and like are doing that in one of the cutscenes, and I'm like, oh man, that's a cool looking creature. I wonder what that could be. So I'm pretty sure that's probably what the last boss is in Echoes of Wisdom. I haven't played all the way through it, so I gotta go back and finish that as well. On my backlog.
I want to try something. I don't know if this will work.
But yeah, that's one I gotta finish. Like, I have a lot of thoughts on like what I want in the next 3D Zelda, but the biggest one is I don't want another Ganondorf or Ganon in the game for the next big 3D Zelda, at least, and just the next one game at least. I think that would be cool.
See if I can get this to work.
Yeah.
Bear with me.
But I love just having Zelda open world. To me, that's just fantastic. Man, I love Hyrule. The Hyrule Castle part of Breath of the Wild's great as well. I also think it's probably the best start of a Zelda game on the Great Plateau. It's probably the best start of a Zelda game. I really like that beginning of that one. That, and I think the music-wise, I think Wind Waker still is my favorite soundtrack for a Zelda game overall. Twilight Princess is my favorite dungeons overall, and I just enjoy Ocarina of Time all the way through, just probably nostalgia-wise. But it's just so much fun.
I know you probably can't see it on my screen, but I've put up a character called Aster. He was one of the Age of Calamity guys who supposedly was helping to control the Calamity in Hyrule Warriors. He would actually be interesting to explore further for a character.
Yeah. One thing I want is more just, it doesn't have to be like Majora coming back, but I would love to see like a Happy Mask Salesman come back and have like some of his backstory, and maybe, because I always loved his character. I
thought he was creepy.
That's the point. Like, I like that creepiness of him, like, and the mysterious of him. I want them to delve more into his backstory, maybe, and have him, like, whatever cult he met or whatever, where he got that Majora's Mask. I want to see some of them come back as like maybe a beginning part of the story villain, and then get something big come out of that. That would have been cool a long time ago. I don't know if I would want that now, but definitely back then I wanted it. I wanted that bad after Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's gotten so beyond that at this point, though. I'm not
But
sure.
they could explore that and do a similar game to Echoes of Wisdom and have it
Yeah.
Zelda instead of Link. Give her a version of Majora's Mask.
I don't want Majora's Mask back. I just want the High Mask Salesman or whatever cult he was involved in that made that mask to come back.
Did he make the mask? I
No, he didn't make it.
it.
He said he got it from like some cult group or something, I think.
Yeah.
From what I remember. It's been a while.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be Majora's Mask itself. It could be something similar
I would
without
like to
it
see,
having like the timeline.
Because I would like to see whatever cult made that mask, I would like to see them come into the fray at some point. And then like you see and have the High Mask Salesman in the game somewhere being like, this is a big deal. We gotta get out of here. Like we gotta go. This is like one of the most dangerous things we've ever faced, kind of thing. And have like them like, you don't understand. We got to leave or something like that. Like make him be like running, like him be like the boy who cried wolf kind of thing, where he goes into town, being like, these guys are coming. We gotta leave right now. Like you have no idea, and like them being like a really big evil thing would be really cool. Like I think that would be a hell of an interesting story of like him coming into town. Like, they're coming. We gotta go. And you have no idea. I think that would be a really cool story after, like, and like instead of like Twilight Princess or like, well, not instead of that because I do love Twilight Princess, but like some story like that would have been great around that time. I think that would.
But at that really point, it wouldn't really be a Zelda game.
Why? You still play as Link. You have Zelda in there. You just have like, yeah, I think that would be cool. Like maybe he comes to you when you're Link and like just. They don't believe me. You got to tell them about this. You got to make them believe me. And like then it becomes more of a like Link and Zelda have to stop whatever this is because they're after like I don't know some sort of artifact that the king has, and then like I think that would have been really cool. I would have loved that. Something like that. I have so many ideas for that.
You need to write Nintendo.
I would love to actually. I just don't think they would listen to me. I would love that so much. I love
bombard them.
Yep.
Get like a petition. Does Prime.
Get a petition going. This is the story I want. Make it.
I mean, sometimes it's how you get their attention is just say, hey, I think this could kind of work. Here's my idea. Go with it.
Because I just love the interesting stuff in Majora's Mask, the storytelling and everything. In that game is so good. I don't like being on the clock. That part bugs me. That's why I don't go back and replay it over and over like I do Ocarina of Time.
So yeah, I haven't played Ocarina of Time since Breath of the Wild, just because of the open world and the difference in it. Yeah. I think every game has tried so hard to outdo Ocarina or redo Ocarina.
Yeah, that's true.
That's where you're getting so much of the...
That's why I think Wind Waker is great, is it doesn't do much of Ocarina stuff.
Yeah, it didn't do a lot of the Ocarina.
Twilight Princess did. It's got the Hyrule Field, it's got all different...
Yeah, I mean, it's got that, but it was still its own storyline.
Yeah, it was.
So, I mean, even with, when you get into Breath of the Wild, and I know they had the shrines versus the dungeons.
To me, if anything's trying to...
still had a different storyline.
Yeah. To me, if anything's trying to redo anything, it would be Link to the Past, and a lot of games are trying to redo that. like
it took them doing what they did to Link to the Past for me to even finish it. But
I love Link to the Past.
Don't necessarily like the artwork behind it. I did like the way they upgraded it as far as HD stuff.
Well, are you talking about
and gave it a little more depth. Huh?
Are you talking about Link Between Worlds?
No.
What they did with that, which is like the spiritual successor to?
No, I'm talking about the dream world he was in. That was Link to the Past.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the
or Awakening. I apologize. It was Awakening.
Okay. No, not that one. I was thinking Link to the Past. Link to the Past is that's what Ocarina of Time basically is in 3D. So.
Yeah. I know I played it with the 3DS and stuff, but it just wasn't.
Oh, Link's Awakening.
Much. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care for Link's Awakening all that much. It's a good game. It's not my favorite. Link to the Past, I love. I love Link to the Past. Back. That one's great. And I just gotta mention, thank gosh, we are not disconnecting now. So far. I guess that fixed it. What we did before the stream. So that's good.
Don't jinx us.
Oh yeah, I hope not. I hope that doesn't jinx anything. But yeah. I really enjoyed Link to the Past. That's another one I play a lot. Is Link to the Past. I replay that every few years. And
I still want to do the Four Swords game. It's been a while since I've played it.
Man, I wish they did the. Oh wait, which Four Swords? The one on GBA or the one on GameCube?
Well, they work together, so both would be fine.
Yeah, I just know that there's one on Game Boy with Link to the Past on GBA that comes with that, and there's the one on GameCube.
The one on GameCube worked with the one on Game Boy.
Okay. Wait, what?
You didn't know they connected?
No, I knew that. I just when you say Game Boy, I heard Gay Boy. I'm like, what? that's what I heard. So I'm like, wait, what?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
But now what?
Yeah, it's just I misheard. I was like, wait, what?
You're gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah, like I love Link to the Past. I love Ocarina of Time. I love all these so much Zelda games from the past. Tears of the Kingdom is the one that made me think, okay, this is an open world Zelda game that's my kind of Zelda. Is what Tears of the Kingdom.
Same with Breath of the Wild. I started with it on the Wii U. I don't know how many hundreds of hours on it before I had to erase my Wii U and redo it.
I finished like half of it on Wii U and then I moved to Switch version.
And then the husband got me the Switch version.
Yeah.
I bought the walkthrough book with it because I knew just from some of the commercials and stuff that it was going to be a huge game. So I thought, okay, I'll buy the walkthrough. I'll get this done in a couple months. No.
Yeah.
It took me several years to beat it. Because
you
start one section and you'd get off on all the side quests or just all the exploring you'd do. But Tears of the Kingdom kind of gave me the same vibes as far as that went. Yeah. I loved how it started.
I feel like Tears of the Kingdom fixed a lot of the stuff I didn't like about Breath of the Wild. But like the thing about, and I wanted to listen to the Prime games, because Prime games also have something that's similar to Zelda and Metroid, that it was like, which is the scan visor, how you like scan stuff. And I wish like there was more of that, like more stuff like that in like the open world Zeldas, because in that, when you lock onto something and then start scanning it, it'll basically pause kind of like the game on a log screen where you can actually read it without things attacking you. I like that a lot.
It took me a minute to get used to like how to push back with the Guardians.
Yeah.
Or some of the other heavier bosses.
I just wish I could look around without them sneaking up behind me.
I didn't have them sneak up behind me too much.
But I had that quite a bit. Because I look like, I'll be like going into like the camera and like zooming in on stuff and like looking real deep into things that I probably am thinking too much about. But like I have a habit of doing that. And so I'll just have them come up behind me and laser me.
I just like the fact that, once we got past Breath of the Wild, you go into Twilight Princess, Raru's basically giving Link a new arm.
Yeah, that was cool as hell.
I had a real hard time going backwards because I kept looking to be able to do things with that hand.
I remember Prime saying something that somebody told them that like something about the other games being smoother. I'm like, what were they talking about? Like these games are so much smoother than previous Zeldas. I'm like,
well, I mean, at least for me, I do get lost when I'm playing this game. I lose track of time.
Yeah.
Kids sometimes have to come in and say, "Hey, Mom, I'm hungry," because I literally forget, lunch, dinner, whatever. Because what you think's been 20, 30 minutes, you look up, it's several hours later. Yeah. It's not minutes, it's literally hours.
Yeah. And time flies.
I have very few games I've ever found that I get lost like that.
Oh, I have a lot. Metroid is one of them. With the Prime games specifically, I get lost just scanning things, reading all the logs. Oh, I get so lost in that. Tears of the Kingdom's one. Ocarina of Time even. I do there's a community I used to be in that would find a real close-up texture image, and you have to go find it and then post, I found this texture in Ocarina of Time that you have a zoomed-in image of, and it's like, that was cool. You got to get it before anybody else. It was pretty cool. This
game kind of was unexpected when I first found it. And Sorry about the dust, guys. But when I popped that into the
No Jurassic.
PlayStation the first time, I was like, okay, this game's not going to be something that'll keep me busy. It'll just be something to do till the husband got home from work. And then he got home from work and couldn't play his PlayStation because I was on it. And I was building my little park. Um, and I actually have the second one, haven't had a chance to touch it yet. But
Yeah.
I like when something keeps me busy, keeps my mind working, that
Yeah.
kind of a game. And there's not a lot of games that keep me that busy that often that makes me say, hey, I want to spend the whole day playing this. I'd rather read a book at that point.
Yeah.
The Zelda series is good for keeping me busy. Um, if I can get people to play multiplayer, Mario Party and stuff's really good for that. But there's been so many other genre of games that just haven't lasted because for whatever reason people didn't get into them.
Yeah.
The Spyro series went past the trilogy, but you don't hear a lot of people mention the rest of them.
Yeah. Another one I'm missing is Sly Cooper. I want that back.
Yeah,
I
I would
love
love
Sly
to.
Cooper.
I'd love to see the Gecko games come back.
Oh, is
I
that you
liked
mean
Gex.
Gex? Yeah.
Gex was a lot of fun.
I've heard a lot about those games.
He was right there with Crash Bandicoot, but Crash became more popular, so that's the one they stuck with.
I really want them to make another Sly Cooper game. I've wanted that for years, and then they just never bring him back.
I don't even think I ever played that one.
Oh, they're great.
I played Ratchet and Clank once.
I have the new one, the newest
played Mario
one.
Party Hero. One of my other big fun ones was the Oddworld series with Abe, the little alien guy.
Yeah.
First time I played it was on PlayStation. Later they redid it, called it Nice and Tasty or something like that.
Okay.
And then they came out with Munch's Odyssey and Stranger's Wrath, and now there's Soul something another.
Yeah.
And those games get busy, and they keep you going because you're trying to figure out how to get from point A to point B without getting killed or getting caught.
So I wanted to bring this game up because I saw it on Andres' Restarts video earlier today, and I didn't realize this, but apparently the Duskblood's coming out is the longest they've spent. FromSoft has spent on prototyping a game ever.
I know
which is interesting.
They haven't said a lot about it since they introduced
it. Apparently, that's the thing. I'm like, so if that's true, it's going to be big. I hope because that game looks interesting.
That was the creepy vampire one.
Yeah, but that game actually looks pretty interesting with the world. It looks like kind of like a spooky Linden. I'm all in on that. I love that. It looks like a good.
What
Halloween
they showed
game.
was a little on the glitchy side still, so I think that's why it's taking so long.
I feel like the graphics could do a little tweaking here and there, but it's got like a FromSoft look to it, and like obviously it is them, but like it looks a little more my taste than like Elden Ring did. So
it's more on the horror side that I won't touch.
Yeah, the horror side. Yeah, but that game looks like to me because it's a PvE VP game. So there will be like stuff like that. And I'm curious how far they're going to lead into that. Is it going to be something like Arc Raiders, which I'm really enjoying right now? Because that game started as a PvE game, but then they added PvP into it. I wonder if it's going to be similar to that kind of stuff or what. But we'll have to learn more as they release more stuff about it. But like, it's interesting to me. I am liking what I'm seeing so far. But Elden Ring didn't really do it for me. But I'm hoping this one does.
I haven't had a chance to play the Elden Ring. The only reason I want to play it is it looks Lord of the Ringish, which is a little more right into my fantasy type style.
It's somewhat that and somewhat more like, I don't know what I would call it, abstract maybe. I don't know if that's the right word I'm using. Like the enemies are more, I guess, horror-esque looking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to describe it comparing it to Lord of the Rings enemies. The Lord of the Rings enemies are more fantasy. This is more like abstract, like horror looking things to them. Like there's a boss with like a sword that's made of bloody hands, and it's creepy as hell.
But then you have the hands in Zelda that scare the crap out of everybody too.
Yeah, this was like, but this looks like a bunch of like arms that are cut off here, They cut off right here, and they just made a sword out of a bunch of those. And they're all bloody and stuff. I'm like, ew, that's gross. And he pulls it out of his mouth. He like pulls it out of his mouth in Elden Ring. And it's like, ew, I don't like this.
I guess everybody picks their horror.
Like, there's some stuff in Elden Ring. Like, I love how the game's huge, and it's a little, I don't know. It's something about the art of Elden Ring, like in the game, like how it's presented, didn't hit with me. I still feel a little bit of that with Dustbloods, but it's a little more my style, just a little bit, just enough for me to get more into it.
Which version did you play it on, though? Was it
PC? I played Elden Ring on PC.
Yeah. I haven't played it at all yet.
I haven't quite a bit into it, but I just stopped because it just wasn't that interesting to me after a while. Didn't hook me. And I got, how many hours actually do I have in that game? I can actually check real quick. How many hours do I have in Elden Ring?
You know, Ryan, I'm not sure if Prime 2 and 3 are coming to Switch yet or not.
It'll probably be after Prime 4. Definitely after Prime 4. Don't know when.
I know it's not on the NSO list, but that doesn't mean anything because, look at Tomb Raider. No one had a clue they were shadow dropping it.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be, eventually there'll be an announcement eventually, but it'll be after Prime 4 comes out. I was hoping it would come out before, but I don't think that anymore. But like,
who was it that had said all 4 of them were coming out?
There was a leaker that said it wasn't just that. He said every Prime game, that includes Prime
was
Pinball,
coming to Switch,
Prime Hunters, Prime 1 and 2 and 3. So I'm wondering if that's true. I just think it'll be after Prime 4 comes out. They'll probably have like a collection or something, but
I know it wasn't Nash Wheedles, but it was someone.
Was it what's his name? Oh my god, what's his name? I get him confused with Nash Wheedle sometimes. The other one, the other
Who's
Spanish
the younger kid?
Gosh, what was his name? Yeah, I'll have to find that, but like
you're doing the same thing I am. I was like,
I've totally forgotten who that was. Oh.
I have an excuse. I'm older. My brain don't work that well.
But yeah, like there's that rumor. But I'm hopeful. I don't know if they're coming to NSO because I think they'll do like a collection or something. Because Prime 3 was not on GameCube. That was on Wii. And it was on Wii. So like I don't know. They'll have to like release, if they announce, Wii on NSO in the next year, then I would be more likely to believe that it'll be coming, because I think it'll come, Prime 2 and 3 will come probably next year sometime. I just don't know when. That's my guess.
Force? Was it Switch Force?
No. It was one of the leaker guys that was like, it wasn't Nash Wheedle, but it was a guy that the name kind of reminds me of that name, Nash Wheedle. It's just, I know it's not him, but I don't think it was him. But it's a Spanish guy, I think. I think he's Spanish. But who's the one with his like Spanish podcast that Prime's brought up a couple times? Oh, what was his name? Man, I'll have to look that up after this because like that's gonna bug me. I can try to find it.
Espanol.
Let's see. I can probably Google it here real quick. Hold on.
Everybody's just kind of.
Let's see if we can find some stuff here. Let's see. It was. I'll be looking at for this. Let's like see if I can find it. I knew he's like. No, it's not that one. It's not Central League. It's not Switch Force. I would know it if I heard it. That's the thing. It's not National. It's like. It's not. Okay. It's not PRO. That guy hasn't linked anything in a while. Gosh, I have to look up the links. Because he has his own podcast, but it's in Spanish. I don't know Spanish, so that's what I'm trying to find.
Yeah, I don't watch them if I can't understand them.
Yeah. Gosh.
I am not very good at learning languages.
Oh, I've tried taking Spanish. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I tried taking Spanish in high school. I did not learn very much.
Yeah,
From that.
Google Translate is my best friend.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just
Seriously.
I can't.
I'm
I'm
not
not
trying
good
to
with
be
language.
sarcastic.
Neither was my dad. So yeah, I'm just not great with it. Let's see. Um. Yeah, I'll have to look into this. I know there was someone saying that like all the Prime games were coming. I gotta find what his name was. It's like someone.
You know, I know who to even ask. And I'm pretty sure I was right the first time.
Let's see.
Because at that time, he was leaking a lot of the directs, too.
Yeah, it wasn't Puro, but it sounds like Nash Regal. I don't think it was Nash Regal, but it's some other.
Oh, I know who
yeah.
you're talking about. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, it's like, oh man,
It wasn't him. He
Oh.
had something else that he was leaking.
Okay, I thought it was him or Nash Regal. I just thought it was him, but okay. I can actually, I'm gonna see.
Anyways.
Yeah. It's gonna bug when I don't find out now. Dang it.
Ryan, you put us into research mode. So we're gonna do the rest of the night.
Yeah, let's see. Who was it? Let's see. Let's see. And find out.
Right, Ryan? Did the whole trilogy come to Wii U?
And
there's Pokemon
the trilogy
fan.
was
How are
on
you,
Wii.
dear?
The trilogy was on Wii.
Yeah.
The Metroid trilogy was, and that. Yeah.
The funny part is, I think I had borrowed that disc from my brother. I never did play it.
It's a great trilogy. Yeah.
How are you, Pokey?
Oh, it was Nash Weedle. What do you know? It was Nash Weedle. Let's set it. There you go. I see it. I looked it up. Here's a guy reporting on it. It says, in a recent Twitter post, this was in October though, so in a recent Twitter post, the Nintendo insider Nash Weedle claimed that all Metroid Prime titles were making their way to Nintendo. So yeah, it was Nash Weedle. We were right at the beginning. We just doubted ourselves. It was him. No, it was him. Yep.
Pokey, they're gonna come. They're probably just not gonna come this year. At this point, I mean,
last chance is December for Coliseum. They come.
Yeah.
At least this year. But
as far as GameCube goes, it's November and they haven't gotten anything this time.
Yeah.
Weird. Did NSO get anything at all this year or this month?
I can check.
I don't remember.
Let's see. NSO.
I know they had the Kirby release for November. They've had Age of Imprisonment.
2025. Let's see. No, those are actual games. I don't want the NSO releases, not. Let's see. I'm looking at it. Give me a second. Oh, whoops. Probably should put. I didn't know NSO is also. Okay, hold on. It's also abbreviation for something else. Okay, so a symphony thing. So I want to make it so. Yeah, there's no new ones yet.
I didn't think so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no new ones. Okay.
I mean, there wasn't anything on any of the others.
Yeah, so there could be towards the very end of the month or December, but I'm not sure if Coliseum's coming this year, but I would hope so. It is one of my favorite games of all time. So
I mean, I know not everybody has all their GameCube stuff. I never
yeah,
did have Gale of Darkness,
Yellow Darkness is
unfortunately,
one of my
but
favorite
I still
Pokemon
have my
designs in it.
Coliseum.
Yeah, Coliseum is my favorite Pokemon game still.
Yeah, it was great.
It's great.
I loved it.
Yeah, I just love
Um,
back in the day putting all my Game Boy Pokemon games on there, or Pokemon
yeah.
on there from those games, and seeing them in 3D was amazing. I still think Coliseum is the best animations of any Pokemon game, like those two games do.
Well, I mean, for the bigger consoles too. That
Yeah,
was.
like I think
I
it's
mean, they had the one for 64, but it
yeah.
was yeah,
The graphics were a little jagged and stuff, but like
yeah.
Coliseum, I think that has the best animations of any Pokemon game.
I
I
don't know
just
about the best animations, but it at least had a really good storyline that
like
led you to the
the
Coliseum to
the
fighting.
idle animations in those games when Pokemon are just sent out and you see them idle and moving around looks
Right.
more natural to me than anything in Scarlet and Violet or anything in ZA to me. I just think it's more
Especially,
natural looking.
I mean, Scarlet and Violet wasn't
Yeah, it's
the
just
best, anyways. They
yeah,
had an okay storyline, but it was still kind of kooky.
yeah. I'm not talking about story.
Um,
I'm just thinking like the look of the Pokemon, how they move around, like the
yeah.
animations for the Pokemon, how they move. That to me was most realistic in Coliseum in terms of like when you're in a battle.
So
When you're
yeah, I was looking at the
I should say.
Nintendo Online as far as updates and stuff goes.
Yeah, we just haven't heard
What's this
anything
one?
for this
This
one.
one came
The
out
next
a
one.
couple of days ago. Yeah, since Luigi's Mansion, I
That
haven't had
was
anything.
in was that last
That was
month or October?
October Halloween.
Yeah, so yeah. Was that the last one you said?
Hmm.
Wow, okay. Huh. Weird.
You know, they've had the mission and rewards updates for Kirby, but
Yeah.
that's been out for a minute.
Man, I just can't believe we got a Kirby Air Ride sequel. To me that's just wild. I never thought we were gonna get it.
It's probably the last one too.
Yeah, probably the last one, but I'm gonna enjoy it while it lasts because like this game, I'm loving the online so far. It's
And you
everything
know,
I
going
wanted from a
back
sequel
to
to
the
me.
original, it wasn't just on the GameCube. It was actually on the 64 too.
Which one?
The Kirby Air Ride game for the
It was
GameCube.
on
It was also 64 released. I found that out yesterday.
Kirby Air Ride. The original was on N64. Are you sure you're not thinking of Kirby 64?
Hmm.
So there wasn't just Kirby 64. There's also Air Ride on 64.
The Air Rider released at the same time, the 64 and GameCube. Just like
Oh,
Twilight Princess did GameCube and Wii U.
interesting. Hold on, I want to see. So that means I have to. I could get a copy. I still have my N64. I literally have my N64 still, so I can. Hold on, I gotta look this up. I had no idea. I should have gotten that.
Yeah, it came up on the
Uh,
news thing the other day.
yeah, I had no idea. Holy crap! Let's see. I want to see what the box looks like. Hold on, Air Ride. N64. I want to see this box. Oh, you're right. Dang. I should have gotten this. I gotta get this. I want a copy.
I can learn new things.
Yes. I knew there was Kirby 64 and like and stuff, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I
Right.
didn't know it either. I don't even remember how I
GameCube.
came across it, but I did.
Like, I don't even see anything on like eBay or anything. This is like probably rare. It's probably a rare game.
Yeah, good luck finding it.
I want it. It's probably gonna be a lot of money. It's gonna be a lot. I swear this is gonna be frustrating when I find it because then it's gonna be like a lot of
Wait,
money.
wait. Y'all can wait. What? Hang on.
All right.
I can see sunshine.
Yeah,
I will not write if they do
man,
sunshine.
I don't
you
even
all
see it
got
on
for
like
Switch
any
One, so
websites or
can
anything.
wait.
That must be a really rare game.
Pokemon fans riding. She said if Sunshine comes out before Pokemon, she's riding because we have Sunshine on the All Stars.
That's true. I hope it comes out before then because like that would kind of bug me a little bit. Because I've been waiting for that to come to like Switch and stuff.
Shoot, I hope
just
Fire
so
Emblem comes before Sunshine. But again, I can't get too mad. I still have my games on the GameCube.
Yeah, I don't have my GameCube anymore, which sucks.
Sorry, Pokey.
I love my
I
game. I
know that
loved
makes
it.
you mad.
I love my GameCube, but I don't have it anymore. And it's a bummer.
Dude, I keep telling you, go to Game Exchange. And now they've got, the holiday stuff in, so that means they got more stock.
I mean, I kind of just want to wait for it to come to ESO because I don't want to spend that much money.
It's not that much money. It's $100.
Yeah, but then you have to find
What's
the
going to be a
games.
lot
The
of money
games are what's expensive.
is
The game for Pokemon Coliseum, when you buy it, is usually over $200 for GameCube.
what is that? There's a website you could probably check out that's a little cheaper.
Yeah, but when I go like in person
DK Oldies or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know how much I trust them because I like to have my games where I can inspect them before I buy them, making sure the disc ain't scratched and stuff.
Oh, that's what irritated the crap out of me. It's the one version of Path of Radiance I have is scratched to crap.
Yeah. So I have a retro store near my house where they let you look at the game, you can look at the disc, and even sometimes they'll even let you test it.
A lot of the game stores around here did.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
super OCD about my games too.
Yeah. I just need to make sure it's not scratched. I don't want to buy it before I know if it's scratched or not. But to
honestly,
do that, they are expensive.
The Game Exchange in Tullahoma,
yeah.
I wouldn't be able to play Path of Radiance because it was so scratched.
Yeah.
But they cleaned it. They wound up getting most scratches out. And she plays beautifully.
I would love to get all that again. It's just so much money, like $200 just for the game. And that's like the one I saw because I've seen Coliseum at my local retro game store, and it was like $260 or something like that. And that's without a GameCube or controllers or anything. I do have my GameCube controllers.
We're getting Tennis the movie, huh?
What?
Oh, because we're getting Tennis and the movie, Yoshi's Story.
Oh, Yoshi's Story actually looks really good to me. I'm excited for that Yoshi game. Looks cool. I like the art for it. So I'll probably get that.
Sunshine was fun. Why don't you play it again?
I do. I play it sometimes.
That was one of the games that got hated on so much when it came out.
Same with Wind Waker, though.
And I loved it.
I love both those.
Well, I got Wind Waker. Like I said, I had a hard time connecting with the art design. Yeah, it took me a while. Once I got connected to it, I was fine.
Yeah, I really like
that art design. I didn't relate to it at first.
I mean, for me, the music kind of blends itself to that art design. It blends together very well, and I like that. Because I'm a big music guy when it comes to video games. I like having my music in games. That's when it's like really good soundtracks do a lot for me, and especially when it complements the art style. And to me, Wind Waker did that beautifully. Absolutely beautifully.
Wind Waker's
the soundtrack
music was great. I just had a hard time with the art designs.
Yeah, I get that. The one I have a hard time with is just the legs of people in Wind Waker are so short compared to their bodies, and it looks weird.
See, I had a hard time with that in the Fire Emblem 3DS games because their little legs came from their thighs down to these little stubs.
Yeah.
It drove me insane. I'm like, where's their knees? Where's their feet?
Is it the Dragon Quest, that new Dragon Quest game that was announced?
Oh, stay here.
That was like, I think it was Dragon Quest. The one that was in I think one of the more recent directs that was like, was it Dragon Quest 7 or something? Or what was the newest Dragon Quest that's coming out?
You talking about the remake?
No. Was it a remake? I don't know. It was, keep in mind, I've never played a Dragon Quest game, but there was a new one with like this art style that one gave me a hard time. And it wasn't the 1 and 2 remake because that's been in a couple of places. So that one I'm fine with.
I've got 1, 2, and 3. 7 remakes coming out next. I think February.
I think it was the 7 remake art style that kind of bugs me. But the 1 and 2 looks really good.
But if you look at how they did the later games, they actually went backwards in order to do the remake for 7.
Interesting. Okay.
A little
because
bit.
In the trailer, that art for those characters kind of looks weird to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't speak to me as much as like other games.
Now, see, I played Dragon Quest 1 when it was Dragon Warrior.
Okay.
And I think the first 4 games when they came out in the US were Warrior games.
Okay.
And they later matched them up to the Japan release.
Yeah.
And renamed them Dragon Quest.
The only games like that I've gotten so many recommendations for like things like that I've tried, haven't been able to get into them, and there's two franchises that have been recommended to me a lot, and those are Final Fantasy and Xenoblade. And I've tried both of them a few times, never could get into them. I just can't.
So
Something about them just doesn't hit.
I have Xenoblade Golden Country. It's like the one of the sequel type
Okay.
games to 9 or 10 or something like that. Um, it's okay when you first start it, but the gameplay is weird.
Yeah.
And I had a hard time staying with it. So I didn't finish it at all. I haven't played any of the other ones because of it.
Yeah.
My husband's into Final Fantasy, especially 7. Everybody loves 7.
Yeah.
I started the OG 7 on the Switch.
Yeah.
Maybe got an hour into it, and
yeah,
the story just doesn't do anything for me. Kingdom Hearts was another one.
Yeah, people recommended that. I've tried it. It's just not for me.
I like the idea behind it.
Yeah, but it just doesn't hit as well.
There's just parts of it's just too kooky.
Yeah, there's that. The thing with me in Final Fantasy is like, especially the MMO one that I've had like so many people. What is it? 14 is the Final Fantasy 14 online or whatever it is.
Something like that.
Yeah, that one I really couldn't get into. It was just too much going on the screen. It hurts my eyes, and I'm like giving myself a headache from it. It's just I couldn't play that.
You know, Minecraft's another one I can't get into. My daughter loves it. My brother plays it. In fact, he's got a server for it.
I only play Minecraft if it's the mod Cobblemon or Pixelmon, which is just puts Pokemon into it, and I just do it because it's Pokemon.
That's the only time I have a hard time with going back to 8-bit graphic. Actually, it's worse than 8-bit graphic.
Yes.
I still play Mario.
Yeah. Well, like
it just really hurts my eyes.
I just like the Pokemon ones because there's mods that the Cobblemon makes the Pokemon like blocky, but Pixelmon, it looks like Pokemon just in the game of Minecraft. And I build my own regions in that and just have fun with it.
So Ryan's saying for him it's Resident Evil. I didn't mind Resident Evil on the 64 GameCube. When the graphics started getting scarier, that's when I backed out. I was like,
so I played like Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube and stuff. I like that one, but then I took a long break from Resident Evil. Then I came back with Resident Evil. What is it? Which one? What numbered is Village? Is that 8? I don't know if anyone in the chat knows which one Village is. But I came back and played that. I liked it at the first bit, but then you get to the baby, and it's creepy, and I had to stop. There's a
and
giant,
the only reason
like,
I watched the
baby.
movies, I have watched the movies.
Okay.
The only reason I watched the movies was because the husband sat through them with me, because I don't like horror.
Yeah, I usually don't. It takes a I'll try the next one just as my last try for Resident Evil, but Requiem or whatever it is. I'll try that one, but there's something about that Resident Evil 8 Village. Oh, yeah, it was 8. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 8.
Okay, so Resident Evil 8 Village.
I looked it up.
I got to a point where this giant monstrous baby that tries to eat you, and that creeped me too much out. I'm like, I gotta stop.
It's like Silent Hills and stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen
Silent Hills a bit much.
You know, I sat through and watched all the new games coming out and stuff. Yeah. But I can't do the Silent Hill, the Dusk Bloods, I want to kind of try Resident Evil Requiem, but I know I'm not going to sleep for a month.
Like Elden Ring and the Dustblood stuff, that's less horror than like Resident Evil is. It's more of just action and like stuff.
I don't know about that.
At least for me. For me, that feels a little less horror than Resident Evil.
It's a lot of horror.
Resident Evil's horror, whereas that's more like
and I don't
darker
mind
than
vampire movies and stuff.
Yeah,
that was just too much.
Elden Ring was like a really dark version. Not really dark, but kind of darker than Lord of the Rings. But that's basically what it was to me. Obviously, different story, different tones, but like it just felt like a dark Lord of the Rings thing. A little too dark in like certain areas, and I just didn't hit with me as much. But.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really, I kind of wish they'd redo Lord of the Rings from the GameCube era.
I would like another Lord of the Rings game that's just huge, or even just like a remaster of the Lord of the Rings MMO would be cool. Lord of the Rings Online, like just a updated version of that would be cool. I would like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think they could definitely do an updated version. Um, just depends on if they'd actually get into it.
Yeah,
Who was Warner Brothers have a hand in it or something like
I
that
have no
back
idea.
then?
I
Miramar.
I enjoy the movies, but I don't know much about like the development of those movies and stuff, all that. But yeah, I love the Shadow of Mordor game and whatever the other one was. They were fun. Um,
I know the
there's one other one.
Shadow of War or something like
Shadow of
that.
War, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I've got both of those on the PlayStation. I
Yeah,
really
there's
enjoy them.
yeah
It's
Shadow of
just
Mordor and Shadow of War.
those are two games I have to have no distraction
Yeah, yeah,
or someone coming over here telling me I should try this or that
yeah,
because that really it's like I don't want to play after that.
yeah. But I would love. I like MMOs a lot, but there just hasn't been many really masterpiece MMOs lately, and I feel like those are going to go away. Not totally, but like a lot more as time goes
Especially
on.
with the console wars. I think that's the biggest reason a lot of the MMOs are kind of slowed down.
Well, to me, MMOs have slowed down because of how many just games are coming out. And when you're playing an MMO, you need a lot of players to maintain it. And because of how many games are just out these days and coming out even more and more and more, it just means the player base is not there to supply that many players as we need.
Yeah.
I just feel like
Well, I
MMOs are
mean,
going to simply fade away more and more as time goes on.
again, you've got so many consoles,
Mm-hmm.
so many games. You've got games like oh crap, I just mentioned a minute ago. Hey, Chris, what you into? Um, Diablo 4.
Yeah.
It's cross-platform except for Nintendo because they didn't get the graphics. Um, the graphics
Optimized.
weren't good enough for Switch. They could definitely make it work for Switch too,
Yep.
but there's nothing being said that yeah we're gonna release it.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
there's a lot of MMOs I wish just got more popular because I like them a lot, at least parts of them. Um,
such as
like Elder Scrolls Online is one that I wish was
I liked
real
Elder
big because
Scrolls
I like
Online.
it. And I love the PvP aspect of that game. Is cool. I wish PlanetSide 2 was big again because I played a lot of PlanetSide 2 back in the day.
Yeah,
DC Universe Online, I hope they do a Marvel version of that because that game was fun. And I love my comic books, so that was like a big hit for me. It was DC Universe Online back in the day. I loved it.
speaking of puppies.
Yep, sorry about that. I can't do anything. But
3D
yeah,
3D print wizard, which I know is Chris or Kodiak on Discord. He's playing with this puppy outside, and I was like, speaking of puppies,
yeah.
mine are actually behaving. It's not mine this
Yeah,
time.
sorry guys. It's whatever.
But
But
no, it
yeah, DC Universe
I
Online
tried
was
doing
good.
the DC online stuff. I couldn't
There's
get
a
past the
lot.
stupid creation.
There's a lot, and you can do a lot of character creation stuff in that.
I would have loved to. I just couldn't get it to work.
Oh, okay. Like there's a lot of it there, and there's like a lot of cool stuff. Like you can make like so many characters in that. But like it's
I've got
really fun.
it's like an anti-Avengers game. I can't remember what it's called now. Um,
But yeah,
on GameCube, and I would love to see them redo something like that
yeah,
where you've got a starting group of characters, you pick one, and you go through that storyline, and then you go back and you get to pick a different character. And depending on how that storyline goes, is depending on where you go next.
yeah.
Now I can't even remember what it's called, and it's
If
back
there's a
there.
game I would love to see come back in a way, it's Ultimate Spider-Man on the GameCube, and because that game was great. I hope that comes in as well. I just don't know if it will because of Sony and their Spider-Man games. They probably don't want that.
Oh, it's
Um,
Rise of the Imperfects.
because I love Ultimate Spider-Man.
Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the
Okay, yeah,
Imperfects.
I
Yeah.
understand.
I would love to see them do an updated version of that game.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know how they would do it with the way the Marvel,
yeah,
universe is going these days.
yeah. It's
Um,
getting back to good again because I know. Quick side tangent about this, but I've had to explain this to so many people. Um, the Marvel movies after Endgame, the last Avengers movie, they decided to go in a direction where they took the head of Marvel, Kevin Feige, and took away a lot of his like say on a lot of things when they switched like CEOs or something like that. And so they took the new CEO for a while there was taking his, I guess, power away of helping making the movies, and they're giving it to somebody else. And so for a while there, that was not working at all. That was like movies were not bombing, but like weren't doing nearly as well. They weren't being received as well, and I get that. I totally understand that because the third Ant-Man movie was one of those, and it was awful. But there's a lot of those movies during that time period, and then they only recently got that settled to give Kevin Feige his like authority back. And now the movies I think are getting good again. Like the last two movies, Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts, were really good, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people share that opinion that have seen them.
Isn't this like the second time Fantastic Four's been remade?
Third time.
Yeah.
Third or fourth, something like that. And this one was actually good. It's actually really, really good. It gave me a lot of Interstellar vibes from like the movie Interstellar, which I love that movie. And so those, I feel like they're getting back to the right track again. It's just there for a while. Basically, the multiverse saga basically was just not hitting because Kevin Feige didn't have his say in a lot of things. And he's the one that kept almost all the other Marvel movies hitting on all cylinders. And now that he's back, I think it's gonna, everything's back to normal. I think it's gonna start.
Kind of would like to see them X-Men storyline.
Yes, that's my big thing.
They
love
X-Men
X-Men
the first time.
X-Men is like my favorite thing about Marvel, and that's the next saga is going to be the Mutant Saga. So I'm very excited about it.
I just know with the way they did the movies, and then they had the Dark
Fox ones?
Phoenix and all that. They just
ones?
had it all over the place.
Yeah,
and it was.
I don't like that they did Cyclops dirty in those movies, like real.
Well, they
dirty.
didn't just do Cyclops dirty. They did Jean Grey dirty.
Yeah.
Storm, all of them. None of them had a true solid.
Yeah, the Fox movies weren't
start or ending.
Deadpool Wolverine was great, and that Hugh Jackman Wolverine was great.
Yeah,
I loved all that.
Well, it's like even Sabretooth. Poor guy had so many storylines. None of them matched.
And he didn't like. I don't think he looked about that much like Sabretooth either. Like he just wasn't as comic accurate look acting wise.
You got to kind of give first movie credit. They tried.
I liked.
I mean, he looked better than any of them.
Like there's only like two I really, really liked, which are X-Men First Class and Days of Future Past.
I like Days of Future Past.
Yeah, those are really good. Other than that, some were good-ish, but like.
All right, Ryan, have a good night.
I love like Days of Future Past and First Class. I hope that I want to see like comic book accurate costumes and stuff. I want to see Cyclops as a leader again out when they're out doing missions. I want to see that. I want to see Jean Grey. I wanted them to start with the core X-Men like Iceman, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Angel. Well, they had
Iceman with Beast. The first one, but they.
Iceman was in the first one. Yeah, he was in the original.
But then they added Rogue and made a love story there instead of having her
Rogue,
with Gambit.
and Wolverine came in later.
Yeah.
Into the X-Men. So I hope they eventually do those. Maybe not for the first movie. I kind of want them to go back to basics with X-Men and stuff, and then build up to something like those characters.
I think they need to fix the Gambit storyline completely.
Really, I loved him in '97, the cartoon.
The cartoon, yeah, was great.
Yeah,
you know, the original '90s cartoons was great,
and that X-Men '97 was immaculately good. I loved X-Men '97.
But to the movies, the first time we see Gambit was in the
Deadpool
Wolverine Origins.
And I thought he was hilarious.
He was hilarious, but it still wasn't true to Gambit.
Sort of, yeah. I just feel like the accent was a little off, and like there's a few things.
The accent was off. All of it was off. You know,
I feel like the humor was off strictly because it's a Deadpool Wolverine movie, and they just were doing jokes and stuff. Because that's the whole point of that character being there, was just because like it's a movie that never existed, and it's gotta be comedy because Deadpool.
He had
Wolverine.
The look though.
He looks like Gambit. Yeah, he looks great.
Yeah, I mean they at least had that right.
Yeah, and I thought the accent was good, not great. Like I thought it was a little off, but like the humor for him, I feel like was off for like Gambit. Yeah. And I feel like there's a lot of that stuff. But like I want to see like X-Men '97 Attitude Gambit in the Marvel movies. Like that would be so cool. And with Rogue and stuff, I would love to see all that. Just a different. Hopefully, they don't. Well, it's been out for a while. Spoiler for X-Men 97. Gambit dies.
Everybody knew that though. If you read the comics,
Yeah, everyone knows that. Like that was like when I saw the what's the island called, the big massacre of Genosha. Genosha. When I saw that was going to be a thing, I'm like, oh no, he's going to die. I was
real
so
quick
sad.
before we forget, Chris, I'm not singing happy birthday, but happy birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. Have a good
He's
time.
also doing a birthday live stream, so look for Mr. 3D Print Wizard. Join him. He says he's going to try to go for 8 hours, but may push for 16. Depends on how he feels.
Dang, wow, that's a commitment there.
I will definitely join when I get back from my appointment.
I will try.
Yeah. But
it depends on what
he's
I'm
a good friend of the stream, so we need to support
What day
him.
is this? This is tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Okay, so I think I'll be able to jump in every once in a while, but we'll see.
It's Legend of Dragoon. I know I'm going to feel stupid.
And but I'll try to make it if I can. It depends on how busy. Yeah, I've been like really busy lately, but I'm gonna try.
Holidays. I know a lot of people are getting busy, but I know what's interesting is his birthday also coincides with my brother's, which is also tomorrow. So happy birthday, bro!
Yeah.
In case I forget tomorrow.
Let's see what.
Be a day
I'm trying to remember what day
something.
Thanksgiving is because I know on Saturday or Sunday I gotta get up to Dixon. I think is what we're doing for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And like
my birthday's always around Thanksgiving, so it's like trying to remember everybody else's around that time.
Yeah, my birthday is like December 22nd, but like that's like I'm like right near Christmas,
baby.
Yeah, right near Christmas. So I like that's when I get all my money.
It's like my daughter's a Halloween baby.
Yeah,
I'm a turkey.
I love Halloween.
And now you're a Christmas baby.
Yep. And I was born in 1996, so it's like I'm a 90s kid.
You need to dress up as an elf for podcast.
Just saying. If I had stuff, I went to I was several Halloweens. I did Link as my costume.
Start saying, it's Christmas time. Walmart has all kinds of stuff out. Go get you a little elf hat and some ears. That's all you gotta do.
Oh man, I'm not into these costumes as I used to be. I used to be like all in that for so long.
Didn't say had to do the whole thing. Just the ears and the hat.
If I can find them, I'll try. I'll see if I can find them.
Don't make me go to Walmart tomorrow and say, "Hey, come meet me here."
I could try.
I'm going to be in your neck of the woods tomorrow, so.
Oh really? Okay.
Hey, guess where we're going tomorrow?
Yeah, I know this weekend I'm going to be in Dixon. I think that's Thanksgiving. So, yeah.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, so I'm going to be in Dixon with my mom's side of the family. We do this every year. We go like meet the whole side of the family up for a lunch and then.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing for Thanksgiving stuff.
We're going to go spend with my brother and sister. And then Friday, unless something happens, we're vegging out.
All right.
Because it's an all day on the road kind of thing.
Oh man, my dad loves road trips, so we used to do so many road trips. It was crazy. I know but he loves them so much. In fact,
so
when
cool.
we went to see his family, or when we used to, but they lived in Pennsylvania and we're in Tennessee. We had to drive there all the way, and that's like a 14-hour drive.
See, when we were kids, we had family come down from New Jersey. We do a Thanksgiving, Christmas all together.
Yeah.
So, and me and my brother were turkey babies, so we always had our birthday parties then too.
Yeah.
So, really sucked when the family quit doing that. And if any of them are watching, I hope y'all know that. You spoiled us, and then you just.
Yeah.
But, yeah, 16th birthday actually spent alone. You know, it's supposed to be the big one. I was by myself.
I don't do much big things for my birthday. I usually just hang out with friends and stuff. So it's like that's all I need. I just like I love hanging out with people and just game or do some activity, movies, games mainly. But yeah,
I'm happy as long as I get a cake.
I can't eat most cakes anymore. It bugs my stomach too much. So what I'll do is I'll just go to like a restaurant and get my.
I didn't say it was
Oh.
healthy for me. I just
Well, no,
said I want
I
chocolate.
actually prefer like healthier stuff nowadays over like super sweet or rich chocolatey stuff. I just can't do that anymore. I used to eat so many chocolatey sweets. I just burnt myself out so much that it just bugs my stomach now. I can't do it.
I'm at the sad age where I'm happy if I get a new electronic, stove, fridge, washer, dryer.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's easier to do stuff.
Nintendo games. Those never grow old.
Gaming.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I get gaming stuff.
Yeah. You eventually get to an age where it's like something starts not working in your household, and it's like you're just happy to get that object.
Yeah. Gotta work again. It's gotta get
work again.
It's gotta just work, as Todd Howard
Actually,
would say.
a few years ago, we did get a new washer and dryer for Thanksgiving.
I think we gotta get a new, like, I think it's, what was he saying? I think my dad was saying we gotta get a new fridge or something soon. So.
Yeah. I can say this. My husband knows how much I love certain game genres, so he's really good to make sure I've got something usually that's Zelda related or, whatever I'm into at that time.
Yeah.
So, and he has blessed me a lot this year with trying to get this podcast up running, the game streaming up running. So I told him, no more. I've done a lot. We even went as far as getting like the...
Yeah.
Oh, you can't see it. Turn this stuff off. Anyways, what you're not seeing is I got a new game mat that looks like a Switch. So, and it came with the wrist rests and stuff for the mouse and the keyboard. Huge help. But between all of that stuff and getting everything up and running, and then Mr. Roger Inyart blessing us with half the computer parts, Paul and I can talk to each other without just happening. Or like his last week, every 5 minutes disappearing.
Yeah, well, that was both of ours. But yeah.
Yes.
No, it wasn't. No, it was both. We discussed this part of the stream. It was both. We were both on the wrong bitrate. That seemed to fix it.
Oh gosh. But unlike mine, who disappeared for the whole podcast, we're up running, doing good.
Yeah.
We just got to get him a background now.
Yeah, at some point I'll end up doing that. But we'll see. I gotta decide on
$30.
Yeah, I gotta get one
you
of
this.
those. Yeah.
If I have to try to fold it up like I did last time, I'm going to spend the $300 for the good one.
I want to get like a mount on my monitor over here on my lap so I can put my camera up here.
Go get your little wall shelf.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing something like that.
It'll take 5 minutes to put up.
I'm trying to think of a good place I can mount that, because like the wall is like a yard or two that way and a yard or two that way, like, so I can't have it on these walls. But if I can get a shelf that like can fold over my top of my monitor, I can put it up there. Yeah, I can have my buddy James like probably 3D print me something like that. He has a 3D printer, so like I could get him to print me something.
You could order one off Amazon for $20.
Yeah, but he could make it for free. But yeah, something like that. I have to find a thing that like snaps onto the back of my monitor overhead. So yeah, that's my plan.
It just went brain dead. I'm also probably needing to add like some sort of extension behind my monitor so I can move that light, so y'all don't see all this shadow back here. But I can't have the light down in my face like I was doing because I couldn't see you all. That light was just blinding everything. So right now that's good there. I actually found the clamp for it the other day, so I may actually be able to hook it up behind the monitor.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Do you have any other topics we want to talk about before we're starting to wrap it up? Or...
Well, you know me, I get to talking, I don't shut up. We could do this all night.
It's already like 9 o'clock, and I kind of think we've talked about everything.
He's like, I've talked out. No more. She's accused of me being.
I'm just trying to save some of my Metro Prime stuff for next week. Unfortunately, but like,
we should have brought the book out.
We're finishing that probably next week because I want to save most of my Metro Prime 4 stuff and the Metro Prime stuff for next week because that's week of Prime 4.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I know Prime showed us how to do the raid last week, but I haven't yet to get it to work.
Oh, okay.
Let's try and see if I could this time.
Yeah, we can try. On your end, it'll have to be on your end because we're doing it 2 separate channels. So, like, yeah.
Well, I know I have it set to accept them.
Okay.
Haven't figured out how to make them work. Wait a minute, it might be in here.
I just got to order my dinner. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I just remember that.
You and me both, sir.
Yeah.
Yep, I am clueless.
All right.
I would love to send you all to Nintendo Prime, but you're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Probably, yeah. Until we figure this out.
And it could honestly be that we're still a new stream.
Yep.
And it may not work because of that.
Possible.
Because I don't have the button he was showing that one day either.
Yeah.
So, sorry guys.
And let's see. Hope.
Wait, maybe. Did I find it?
Oh.
I may have found it.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm looking.
I'm excited to get back eventually. Once I finish Prime 4 and Hyrule Warriors, I do want to go back and finish the Ocarina of Time again. So.
Yeah, we got to do that.
Yeah.
It'll be New Year though.
Yeah,
it'll be 26.
Yep.
Probably January.
Probably. Yeah. Once I finish Prime 4, and even though I'm still working on Hyrule Warriors, we can do that while I'm taking a break from Hyrule Warriors or something. So
Brandon White, I asked if anyone was planning on getting Prime 4 because it looks amazing. I do know Paul is.
Yep. I'm definitely day one. I already have it pre-ordered, so I've had it pre-ordered.
Yep. I will if I can figure out how to swing the money between that and needing to get my kids Christmas still.
Yeah, that's more.
She's going to come first this time.
Kids are more important.
Yep.
Focus on them.
If we're able to do it, great. If not, I'll get it as soon as we can and play it then.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be interesting to see how Samus's storyline plays out this time.
I'm curious, are these Federation troopers going to die or not? Because based on past Metroid games, I'm worried for them.
Well, considering that I haven't played the past Metroid games since NES anyways.
Just like after Prime 3, I'm very worried for them.
I just think it's going to be, for the newbies out there who haven't played the past games, it's going to be a great start to a new opening.
Yeah, Miles should help people get in there.
Yeah, I still don't understand people being so
negative. Yeah, it's weird. He's being realistic. He's acting realistically.
Yeah, but I mean, anything lately that they've literally nitpicked, it's just beyond ridiculous.
Yep.
It's like, get over it, guys.
Survival skills and even the trailer for it. It's literally called the Survive trailer.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I mean, it's.
What do you expect?
Considering that it's been 20 years since Metroid's had a game.
Prime games, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been like 18 years, yeah, since Prime 3,
yeah.
You just be happy we got it. Like, we got it. We're getting Prime 4.
It could have been something completely different entirely. They didn't have to do this, but they decided to.
Mm-hmm. And I'm thankful for it.
I think it'd be cool to see what they can do with the franchise.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah. But
we'll definitely be talking more about Prime 4 next week.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm very excited to do that. Yep.
And seriously, guys, have a safe, happy Thanksgiving. If you're out there traveling, travel safe.
Yep. Make
sure you've got everything planned ahead of time. No drinking and driving.
Yeah, no drinking and driving. Please don't.
Mom and me's got to say that.
Okay, yeah.
But we'll catch y'all next Monday.
Yep. Bye, everybody.
Have a wonderful night.